You blew two of it on that.
What I could have done with that money? Well, now one of the kids ain't going to college, to tell you that.
That's true.
Probably the girl. But today is today's a couple days. Today is Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day. That is a true on the books. That is a true on the books day. Today is Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day.
Is this clear with HR?
I don't know, but it's got an official website. And here's what they say.
Yeah.
Here's what they say. Your coworker in the next cube is at it again, yakking it up nonstop, clipping her nails, popping her gum, sucking up to the boss. And normally you'd grin and bear it. But today is different because it's National Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day. This annual event takes place every October 23rd. Oh, October 23rd. So if someone's bugging you at work, don't be shy, take advantage. And according to the official website, here is why we love Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day. Number one is the day for revenge. And this is serious, by the way, so get ready. The French say, or the French have a saying that revenge is a dish best served cold. Basically, that's a stylish way of saying that when you want revenge, the longer you wait, the more impact you'll have on your unsuspecting target. For example, if your coworker hasn't shut his mouth from the moment he sat down in the cube next to you and he has gas, you have patiently waited for National Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day, and you bought new leather gloves for the privilege. So just do it.
Just do it. And then you're going to be in HR.
It has rules. As much as we love this day, you have to keep in mind that there are still rules for one-sided fisticuffs. The rules dictate that you can only slap one person each hour, but you could slap them once for each offense.
Okay.
Oh, wow. There's going to be a couple of beatdowns going on here today. I can tell you that much. Now, does it have other rules like no headshots?
No. If your supervisor tries to intervene, you could slap him or her too.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy.
Bear in mind there may be consequences, but that's
Can you default to this National
secondary.
Slap Your Coworker Day as a defense?
Go to the website.
Oh, boy.
You adjusting the cameras, Jeff?
Yeah, trying to get Jamie on here.
You got it?
I think so.
It's got the
We'll see.
bottom of my face, I think.
I'm working on it.
And not everybody gets slapped according to the rules. As much as we adore the idea of this day, we would be remiss if we didn't remind everyone to exercise caution when celebrating the day. You should not use this as an excuse to go slapping anyone you don't like. Remember the spirit of the day. Just keep it to coworkers.
Right. And don't do an inter-office email, hey, who would you most want to slap? Because that's going to get around.
Should we throw a poll up on each radio station? Over-under on how many slaps so-and-so gets.
Ooh, man.
This could really get interesting.
Who's getting slapped in the hallway?
Oh, man. Like I said, we probably shouldn't discuss it.
If there's anybody who needs a smack, I'm trying to think up and down the hallway. Well, Moon's not here.
Oh, boy.
We gotta move on.
So, quick question. The big man's walking down the hallway.
Nope.
John.
John K?
John K.
I love John K.
Walking down the hallway. You're not angry at him. You just get caught up in the moment.
Slap him?
Do you lean in and give him one?
No, I don't think you do.
I can't, and this is not just because he's the boss and really controls my life. I can't think of a reason to slap him.
No.
No, not there'd be a reason, but just because.
It's the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
If I were to slap somebody in this hallway, I mean, Mason and Remy next door, they're nice.
Yeah.
Favaz and Hewlett at Keishi, no, they're cool. Huh.
Yeah, I don't. The fast lane's not in the building right now, are they?
No, but they will be.
They will be.
They
You'd have
will
to
be.
lay in hiding. Well, you're used to that, Jeff.
You can't really slap the fast lane because we're kind of slapping them every Sunday, to be honest.
with
with
the
you, the
right.
Pick'em challenge.
Oh,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Here we go.
But it would have to be. No, I'm thinking about it. Every show that's in this hallway, it'd probably be somebody from the fast lane.
Yeah, I would think so. It's a lot of athletes, though. They'd be able to chase you down.
Repercussions could be painful.
Well, on ESPN, I'm not slapping Michelle Smallman. She's nice.
No.
Randy's salt of the earth, that guy.
Right.
Everybody in the Courtney show on the
they're
Arch,
cool.
they're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely somebody from the fast lane.
Yeah. Let's see. McLaughlin, salted.
No,
earth
yeah,
as
he's a
well.
nice guy, too.
Yeah, super nice dude.
I have to say, probably BT. Sorry.
Oof.
I was a pro athlete. No offense, Jamie.
None taken.
I couldn't slap BT because he didn't really target me with the egg punishment.
Oh, that's right.
When he could have. When he really could have. I think I'd go meat.
No, I like him.
No, I like him too. This isn't a who I
One
like.
of the hardest
and who
working
I don't
guys in
like.
this building.
No, I agree with that. It doesn't have anything to do with the who. But I think I could outmaneuver him in a race in the hallway if he was chasing.
Long distance running.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Once you get outside, you're gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with BT.
All right.
Wow.
That's right.
I don't know who I would target.
I think BT would have a good slap back, though.
Yeah, because he'd come all the way
Yeah.
from here. He'd come all the way from here. Like
And he'd
that.
have different ones you could do. The fast one, slider. all
Yeah,
kinds of
throw
stuff.
that
Yeah.
change up slap.
What about Ranji? Is he slappable?
A lot of people would think that Ron's just slappable.
Yeah.
Just go down and check our text line.
Today, so not only is it Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day, it's also National Croc Day. So there you go, Scott.
Way to go, man.
There were those,
Yeah, it's National Crocs Day, and you don't even wear your Crocs today?
yeah, I didn't get a letter. Or maybe I did and threw it away and didn't realize.
You know, that maybe they would do it like an email as opposed to a letter.
Oh, it's probably modern, huh?
National Croc Day sneaks up on us every October 23rd. Again, this is another holiday that actually has a website.
Wow.
Crocs are making a big comeback everywhere from college campuses to fashion runways, celebrity feet to the comedy stage. And why not? And Scott could attest to this. They're versatile, they're vibrant, and most of all, what, Scott? They are comfortable.
Oh, they're very comfortable. Super hip.
And believe it or not, Crocs were originally designed as a boating shoe. In fact, the first design of the Croc was a design called the Beach.
Yep.
It was launched in 2002.
They very much float, for sure. And they're easy to clean. You can just hose them off if you want to,
Power
or
wash
run them
them.
on. Yeah, power wash them.
They were launched in 2002 at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, and the shoes were such a hit. 200 Crocs sold that day, and over the course of time, 300 million Crocs have been sold. So this is your day, Scott.
I still cut the
Thank you.
grass in my Crocs.
Do you have the Crocs that
I
look
do.
like, Swiss cheese?
Yeah, they got they got like the I call it the alligator snout, the Crocs snout with the holes in it. Yeah, that's my go-to to do the yard work because I can just spray them off, like you said, Jeff.
You know, the lawnmower blade will penetrate.
Yeah,
the
but it's kind of the
Crocs.
game within the game.
Good point. Yeah,
Some of us don't take out all the power cables on the side of our house when we're doing yard work.
His
I
wife
did that
mows
one
the lawn,
time.
so
Yeah, she does. She insists on it.
Well,
as a matter
after
of fact.
that one incident,
Right, yeah.
I don't blame her.
Lost all the power
Did you
in the
know
house.
about that incident?
Yeah, I told him about it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was weed whacking and some wires, some cables, communication cables that were like coming out of the house.
Halfway up the wall.
I took them down.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Turns out they were old and not being used anymore, thank goodness. But it's funny when you're just moving along, you see one little orange cable, and you go, oh, look at that, and it just like took the thing.
My
out of
first job
hand.
was
Oh,
I worked
dude.
for a landscaper. I was 14, 15 years old, and I worked for a landscaper, and he would come by and pick me up, at sunrise. It was a summer job, and I was the weed whack guy.
Yeah.
And, man, I put that thing over my shoulder and edge. I do the edge on the sidewalk. Ooh, man, I was an artist.
Of course you were.
Artiste.
I was a friggin' artist. I'll tell you what, I that's the hardest working summer I ever had. It was sun up to sundown.
No, was it back in New York?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so it's a different animal, though. You do that here, and you get an extra stripe because it's obviously a lot hotter here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hot in New York.
But Riz, come on, I live there too.
All right.
Oh, yeah?
I
This-
can't lie to you.
This is a whole other.
It isn't. It's more the humidity here than anything.
It really
It's
is.
a wet heat.
But I was 14, 15 years old, man. I was
Right.
paid in cash, man. I was rolling the money. I'm going to spend this money this summer. I was so tired I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but you had great suntan. I bet.
Great suntan.
Man, it was
suntan.
sneaky hot yesterday. I played golf in just 9 holes yesterday. It was sneaky hot yesterday, dude. It was like almost 90. I think it was 86.
Yeah, it was
something
one of
like
those days. It was nice. It was sunny. Sky was blue. My kids were home. I get out of the house
Yeah.
and go do something.
that. Yeah.
Go put the hot dog suit back on.
Please, for the
Yeah.
love of God, get outside and take advantage because it's not going to be this way. I mean, it's a blessing.
Yeah, I
Stay.
think tomorrow night or tonight or something, it's low in the 30s or
Yeah.
something, or close
Well,
to
it was the day before too.
Yeah.
It was like 40 degrees
Well,
and
yeah.
freezing.
and rain.
My
and-
mother's coming to town tomorrow, and she goes, "How should I pack?" I go, I don't know. It's 80 degrees out today.
Yeah.
It's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow. Bring us jacket. I don't know.
And that's how you said it, too, wasn't it?
That looked all too authentic.
Oh,
didn't
it was. 100%.
Way authentic on that one.
I've seen and heard that attitude towards me before, so God knows he does it to his mother.
I do. Yeah, my mother's coming to town. I do want to, before we get to the Craigslist Freak of the Week, we have to crown a winner. I do want to have a follow-up for a story we had yesterday. Yesterday, story in news about 2 guys from Oklahoma arrested after a guy showed up at the hospital with his privates cut off.
Yes.
Ooh.
I do have a follow-up. Do you remember the story, Scott?
Yep, I do.
Do you remember the details we told yesterday off the top of your head?
That
Guy
well, they
showed up to
had
the hospital?
botched surgery. That it was the guy was bleeding when he went in there, and there were 2 guys, and one was a volunteer, and he knew that he was going to have this happen to him.
Yeah. It was the guy voluntarily had his wedding tackle cut off.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Voluntarily?
Yeah, we were thinking, hey, it's some sort of fetish, maybe.
Yeah.
or
I
something.
got some more details on this.
quite the fetish.
It really is.
There is a castration fetish.
You are all in because you can only do it once.
There is a castration fetish. And I do have some more details on the story because I looked into it and I go, this is I need to know more about this. So, guy shows up at the hospital, his privates are cut off. 2 guys from Oklahoma arrested. The man told police this was a voluntary surgery. And here we go, police found what appeared to be testicles in a freezer at the house of the 2 guys who were arrested. So what I'm gathering is that they took the B's, but the victim kept his C. They took the B's, the guy kept the C. And the 2 guys castrated the victim and then dropped him off at the hospital, which was nice of them.
That is very nice.
Paying it forward.
Because apparently the castration did not go as planned.
No, the cauterizing didn't work?
There was a lot of bleeding, and they go, oh, we're going to take him in. So the 2 men arrested, 53-year-old Bob Lee Allen, 42-year-old Thomas Evan Gates. They own this house together. The victim, who's from Virginia, contacted Bob last month through a website that focuses solely on castrations. Bob told the guy, now the guy who was castrated is 28 years old. Bob told the guy, I got 15 years of experience doing this. In fact, he arranged a flight from Virginia to Oklahoma, and he said, I'm going to do this free of charge. Now, if I'm the guy who's thinking about getting my testicles cut off, I'm thinking, free of charge. It's a crime not to do this.
Right.
Yeah, what a
It
deal.
doesn't cost, it pays.
Heck, he's flying me out there.
He's flying me out there. He's going to do the surgery for free. What an opportunity. How can I pass this up?
Right.
So according to, and this gets even worse. According to court documents, after he got to the house, he was operated on what they're calling a makeshift surgery table covered in gowns.
Jeez.
He got injections in his testicles before having his scrotum and testicles surgically removed. Bob did the surgery. Thomas, the other guy, was his assistant. The victim said that after the surgery was over, Bob said that he was going to eat his testicles and laughed and said that he was a cannibal. They also apparently tried to rope this guy into cannibalism. Police are looking for more victims. This particular fellow said that Bob told him, hey, if you pass out or die, I'm going to dump you in the woods.
Wow.
At least there was a disclaimer.
Yeah, that's nice.
And Bob and Thomas were arrested when they went to visit the victim in the hospital.
Wow.
So here is, and if you don't believe me, here is the sheriff of this particular town, Sheriff Rodney Derryberry, which, by the way, at first when I saw that, I thought it was Dingleberry.
I did too. Really takes a lot of guts to do this.
Now I want to dig
Since there's
into,
nothing else left.
I want to dig into why this guy wanted this done.
Yeah, that's puzzling.
Is it a fetish thing, or is he looking to have his gender reassigned?
That could be. Maybe he thought it was a cheap way of doing that.
Yeah, because I would think gender reassignment surgeries are quite expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going for the freebie, though.
Well, I got
a BOGO?
You shouldn't use coupons for certain things.
Are you on Groupon?
Well, for free. Oh, sure.
You had your testicles removed? Yes, but I didn't pay for it.
And that was nice of them to take him to the hospital. If there's any silver lining to it.
You think they brought him flowers when we went to go visit him?
Yeah, it was a bear with a Mylar balloon that said "Get well soon."
Well, soon.
Like on the stick, you know. Get well soon. Well, the charges are also interesting. These two guys have been charged with felony counts of conspiracy to commit unlicensed surgery, practicing medicine without a license, maiming, unlawful use of a communication facility, distribution of controlled dangerous substance, assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. Also facing misdemeanor charges of failure to bury a dead human member, which is something that's on the books.
Like there was a case in this where we have to put this on the books. That if this happens again, you're in trouble.
If it happens again. Yeah, we need to put this on the books so it doesn't happen again. So there you go. Just a little follow-up to that story from yesterday. Time for the Craigslist Freak of the Week. And Jeff, if you would, shut the votes down.
Votes shut down, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
So John Patrico was here yesterday, read us 3 brand new ads. And we need to start the playoffs, I mean, within the next 2 weeks, I think.
Thank goodness playoff Patrico's coming back Monday because he'll suss it all out for us.
Yeah, one of these ads moving on to the next round of the Freak of the Year playoffs, vying to be the Freak of the Year, to have their name etched on that plaque, which hangs in our office. So thank you all for voting. And here's how she shook out. In third place, with 10.4% of your vote, it was nominee number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Al Poker.
Strip Poker League. Man for man, 42 years old, Thunder Bay, Canada.
Hey.
I fancy myself a damn good poker player. Care to prove me wrong? Before you answer, it's strip poker. Before you answer, the betting is a bit different. I want to start a roaming poker league with my manly friends, no ladies needed. We each will take turns hosting a monthly card game. We bet clothes and sexual favors. No check downs here. Winner takes all. And I really mean takes all. Red chips are manual stimulation. Blue chips are for oral parties. And white chips are for everything else. Reply with contact information and be seriously interested, and I will give you the rest of the details. A new deck of cards will be opened for each game. If enough guys are interested, I will have shirts made up, but hopefully you won't be wearing them long. Also looking for a man with a sturdy poker table to trade with. Are you free this weekend? Let's go.
All right, from Thunder Bay, Canada, which have you been?
I've been to Thunder Bay. I've yet to join the strip poker club yet.
I believe our good buddy Buffalo Sabres goalie Carter Hutton is from Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
I think he does like poker.
Mm-hmm. This is a different kind of gambling right here, isn't it?
I think
All right.
Thunder Bay is where the people say, instead of hoodie, they say bunny hug, if I remember correctly.
Is that true? Is that true? Or
Yeah, I was trying to sell merch there, and they kept saying bunny hug, and I had no clue what they were talking about, so I had to point it out, and they said it was a hoodie.
Oh,
I don't know where it came from.
I think you just made that up.
Yeah.
Holy Hey, you know what?
Neat.
All right.
They're toques and they're
Thank you,
they're bunny
Scott.
hugs.
You been to Thunder Bay?
Yeah, nice place.
It's
great poker.
It's near Michigan, right?
Yeah, it's quite a bit north.
Yeah, north of.
Not very warm in Thunder Bay. You better have a lot of bunny hugs, Pat.
All right, Al Poker gone in third place. Your winner, by the way, had 48.6%. Runner-up, 41%. So it was pretty close.
Hey, the bunny hug is a particularly Saskatchewan term for what people elsewhere in Canada might call a hoodie.
There you go.
A hooded sweatshirt with a big pocket on the front.
Thanks for
Wouldn't that be a kangaroo?
Yeah.
thanks for verifying what Scott said.
My God, that is the neatest thing I have ever heard.
I don't want those things just hanging out there without facts.
Fact check them.
All right, your runner-up with 41% of your vote. It was nominee number 2, Julius Caesar salad.
Salad cream fetish. Man for man, 36 years old, London, England. No one understands what turns me on. So, hello, Craigslist. Ever heard of a salad cream fetish? Wow. It turns me on just typing this. The smooth texture, the coating of the throat, the slow pour, making me wait. I want it all. I drizzle a little on my chest, and it is on. My salad cream fetish became a lonely adventure after so many years. I can hardly walk past a grocery store salad bar without having to stop in the restroom to get the evil out so I can concentrate.
My God.
So here is the ask. If you are willing to try it out, or be still my beating heart, you too enjoy the pour, as we call it, please contact me. I am desperate to share what is a niche fetish.
Niche.
It is tough to bring up at pubs or other social situations. Maybe you are bored with your sex life and want a little change. Italian, French, oh my poppy seed. Let's go after it together. I'm a gay man, so there will be gay sex. So if you are gay, the sex will be mind-blowing, even if you aren't crazy about the salad cream part of it. Any leftover bottles are yours to keep. I can host.
All right, that's Julius Caesar salad with 41% of your vote. And might I add, that was a wonderful read by John.
It really was.
Probably one of his best.
It's a little moist, but that's our John.
Yeah, it's our John. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is your official Craigslist Freak of the Week with 48.6% of your vote. And moving on to the next round of the Freak of the Year playoffs, here is nominee number 1, Squiddy Cent.
Helping out a fisherman. Man for anyone, 55 years old, Tokyo, Japan. I've been in the fishing industry for my entire life. I've had many lonely nights out on the open water by myself. There were times that I very much craved another person's companionship. My desperation gave way to me committing certain acts with my catch. I'm certainly not alone in this. I will be retiring soon, and while I will be leaving the fishing world behind, I don't want to lose my connection with the sea. Seeking a retired or semi-retired fisherman with access to live squid. I have the space to have my slimy friends crawl over the both of us safely. It's a shallow pool. We will have all the privacy we need. We could take turns experimenting the ultimate pleasure that our friends will show up with their tentacles and bodies. Reach out with questions. I will be discreet. Use squid in the title line.
Okay. There you go.
No questions there. No questions needed.
No, I think we got it.
Yeah. The deserving team won the
Yeah.
championship.
Although, man, when I got home and I was like, man, Julius Caesar salad, every time he passes a salad bar, needs to go and
Right.
get
That got
the evil
me.
out.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a psychos there for sure. Yeah, psychosis there.
I would have been okay with either winning.
Yeah.
I would have been all right. But congratulations to Squiddy Cent.
The people have spoken.
People have spoken. And Squiddy Cent will be moving on to the next round of the Freak of the Year playoffs. All right, shouting at the Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Layla, both locations offering full patio service, carry and curbside delivery from St. Peters, Missouri. Grant Fiala is
All right,
the
Grant.
Teamers Member of the Day. Grant is a boat captain at the Lake of the Ozarks and cuts grass for Palmyra and has been a listener since day one.
Nice.
Started listening to the morning show way back in the day. Has been to every Point Fest since Point Fest 25, which was in 2009. Looks forward to the show and makes work fly by for him. Loves Match Up with the Moon. Loves the Last Minute Blues podcast.
How about
with you
that?
guys.
Hey, there's the guy that
Little bit of
listens.
love.
Yeah.
Loves the WOW podcast and the charitable events that we host that really bring the city together. Has been listening since he was a teenager and would always look forward to when he turned 21 so he could finally join us for a Guys Not Out at Hot Shots. Well, one
Nice.
day when we're doing events like that, we'll all get together, Grant.
It's funny because my oldest is the exact same way. She turned literally, remember when the pandemic hit in March? That's when she turned 21. She was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to all these events.
Yeah. All right, Grant Fiala from St. Peter's is the Team Riz Member of the Day. Gets that super sweet Team Riz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, after the break, Jeff Burton has your Crab on Celebrities. It is 6:54 on this Friday. First look at the traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Exit closed 55 southbound at 141 southbound. Use an alternate route. There was an accident there a little earlier. They should be closing or clearing the accident soon, but obviously the exit's still affected on that one. Also stalled vehicle 270 southbound before Manchester. The right shoulder is affected there. Your point forecast, rain pretty much all day. Could be heavy in the morning. High mid-60s tonight. Mostly cloudy, low in the mid-30s. 66 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Hefe, what do you got?
Everything else in the world is solved, so an amazing Hollywood find. Why Elaine danced like that on Seinfeld. The answer finally has come to light. Actor Dylan Sprouse in a dress and a wig and makeup making out with an older gentleman on film. And who is your favorite SNL president of all time?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there.
That's right. Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
All right, let me tell you about More Choice Jewelry, ninjabling.com. I've been I've been going to More Choice Jewelry for over 10 years now. I know John very well. I know his son Dan very well, and I know the whole crew up there because they're amazing. And I've gotten the years I do good when it comes to giving gifts to my wife are the years I go to More Choice Jewelry. I should probably go every year. You don't like the water pick? What? Oh, but you like the necklace. Okay. Now, the first time I went up there, I custom built a necklace for my wife, little charms with the kids' initials on them. Sat in a private office with John. I mean, we built the thing from the ground up, and John was right in every single respect, whether it be, oh, well, you need kind of this gauge chain because the kids, they were young, they'd pull on it. Well, let's do this. All right, let's do that. John's amazing. Worked within my budget. Now, if you're going for an engagement ring and you're scared, make an appointment. Go to ninjabling.com. Get the private appointment. Sit in the private office. And I'm telling you, they are the ethical jewelers. We'll work within your budget. You walk up there. They're not seeing dollar signs. They're seeing customers. They're not working on commissions. So they're not going to try to upsell you on stuff. They want you to have a great experience. And when you leave there, you're not going, man, did I just get bent over? Did somebody just take advantage of me? Ninjabling.com. Get the phone number, get the address, make that appointment. They are the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show, More Choice Jewelry, where you get the jewels and not the shaft. I think, just looking at Moon here in the studio cam, you are shaggy.
I'm looking shaggy.
I think you're shaggier than anybody else on the show.
You think so? It's because I'm so used to Jumanji. My hair's just like, well, let's just go wild.
So listen, all the hair salons are closed, the barbershops. So you borrowed your dad's Flowbee. We've been talking about the Flowbee and the fact that your dad has a bunch of Flowbees at home. And now listen, I know of the Flowbee just from the infomercial from back in the early 90s. I never knew of anybody who actually bought one or still uses one for that matter, or even used one back then. But your dad is still holding on, huh?
Oh yeah. He cuts his hair and my mom's hair. I think weekly or every other week. They let me borrow it, and they said this needs to be returned. We just cut our hair on Sunday, but we're going to need this in the next few days. And he gave me, like I told you, he's a retired teacher, so he gave me this full-blown tutorial from 10 yards away, and he's like, and then you put, oh no, I already lost it. Oh, there it is, the oil. He's like, then you put the oil before you start, 1 drop on each blade. So I'm going to do that now.
So this was the old, if you watch Wayne's World, the old suck and cut. Mm-hmm. It sucks while it cuts.
It certainly does suck, Wayne. Or Garth.
So, I mean, you got a shop vac, like a giant shop vac, which you'll have to turn on, and you hook the hose, right? You hook the hose up to the shop vac.
Yeah,
and then
so
the
the
end
hose,
of the big hose is the blade system, which the suction from the shop vac will then turn the blades, and you'll have a guard at the end to give you the length of cut you want.
Yep. So I'm showing the webcam right here. Here's the blades, and then I have chosen my desired length. This is about an inch, maybe slightly over an inch shorter than where my hair is now on the top. Then we have a nice little tapered blade. So this is how you do it. You squeeze this into right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're all plugged in. And then I have the tapered blade. You see this? It looks like a little ski slope. Yeah, I'm going to do the sides over the ear and the back. And nobody is more nervous than Mallory right here because she's the one that's going to be doing
your lady's
this.
going to give you a haircut right now. It's amazing. It's amazing that your dad uses this. Like, he never went to a barber?
So I got my truck a few months
when
back,
we were kids, I remember him taking us to a barber in Kirkwood.
I noticed that after leaving the parking lot of Hobby Lobby,
he got this. Like I said, it was either I was going into 6th grade or going into high school, but I'm fairly certain it was going into 6th grade. And I remember I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready, let's try this. And then I got super freaked out and was like, I don't want to be first, I don't want to be first. And I watched him do my mom's hair and then my brother's hair, and then I let him do it. And it was fine. And honestly,
that's the beauty of it. It's almost like
and dude, that is the only way, that or clippers when I would do like a buzz cut or something in high school, that was the only way I got my hair cut until, I don't know, 2004 or 2003. I mean, it was always clippers or Flowbee.
Now, did he deem going to a barber shop like a waste of money? Like, we got this thing. You want your haircut? I got this thing right here. Why waste your money away?
I have a distinct memory. I remember hearing this phrase and computing the data of this phrase in my mind for the very first time when my father bought the Flowbee the first time. I remember him saying, it'll pay for itself in 8 cuts. I remember hearing, it'll pay for itself, and I thought, no, that's impossible. And I was like, no, that's impossible. And then I thought it through and I went, oh, I understand. I understand now. And then as the years went by, he was always like, you and your brother Clark, you guys should, I'm going to buy one of these when you go off to college, and you're going to make a fortune, and you just be everybody's hair cutter with the Flowbee in your dorms.
See, Jeff, when you first saw the Flowbee infomercials, and very famous.
Yep.
And of course, the scene in Wayne's World, very famous. Did you ever think, I should get one of these?
Absolutely not. Never have I ever said my life would be better with one of those. I'm so fascinated to watch this done. I wish your dad could be there to do this.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
It'd
be so cool.
You know my dad? He's got like a nice basic, men's haircut. And it looks good. I'm assuming.
Which is what you have too. You have a basic men's haircut too. Exactly.
Right. I'm assuming if you're a barber or a hairstylist, maybe you could go up behind him and be like, "Oh, okay, I can tell that that's not done by a professional, maybe or something." But there's no way. I mean, there is nothing in either of their haircuts where you would go, "I wonder if they do something at home with one of those sucking cuts."
Do you remember when he got this?
Oh yeah.
And did he declare it at like the dinner table, like, family? I'm getting a Flowbee.
It was an event. It was a family event, yeah. And we had a particular chair downstairs by his lazy boy thing that we would Flowbee in.
But I want to know what the moment of like, oh my God, I need to get this was. Like, when was it? When they saw the commercial?
I don't know. Yeah, because that's the thing. You guys know my parents. They're as I don't want to say plain because that sounds bad, but like my dad is not an infomercial guy. There's no products in our house. There was
Hydromat is the leader in precision transfer machine technology. If that means nothing to you, then you're not looking for a machinist apprenticeship program that's going to get you the journeyman machinist card. If you are, this is for you because they are hiring and they're the best in the business. There's other amazing opportunities there. You can go to hydromat.com and check those out, or they are on the gram at hydromat_USA on Instagram. Their state-of-the-art environment. If you are hired and you get in that program, you will be challenged from day one. They will help you grow from day one. Also, by the way, eligible for profit sharing, bonuses, health insurance, and remember that whole 401k thing? Yeah, you get that immediately at Hydromat. Creative innovation, manufacturing solutions, and they will help you grow, and your career will just take off. But first, we got to get you applying. So, hydromat.com. Again, that's hydromat.com, or on Instagram at hydromat_. It's hydromat.com. So we're here at the Burton House. All right, we're here at the Burton House in Eureka, and I've been talking on the air about how they want to get rid of this almost 100-foot tree, 110-foot tree, something like that. My tree guy, Tom, he's almost 77. He's cutting the sucker down with our buddy Ryan. And I got my friend Brad over here helping out. So we're hoping it falls that way, and not that way, or that way, or that way. And I asked him, is it going to go that way? And his wisdom was,
this is Gilbert
that's the plan.
Godfrey. You're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Riz.
All right, welcome back. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Bud Light Seltzer webcams, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizShow at 1057thepoint.com. Jamie Rivers joins us this morning in for Moon. Got your Friday fail stories coming up. Got some real good ones today.
Oh, yeah.
Real good ones.
Are we going to make him sing?
I gotta sing today?
If you'd like.
Yeah.
Make it warm up
I'm
the
not going to
pipes.
force anybody to do anything,
That's
Jeff.
a good point, yeah, because we get in trouble when we do that.
Yeah. In fact, the last story of the segment is a story that, I don't know, it just reminds me of Jeff.
Aw. Is it about giving?
Or kidnapping.
No.
Is it about giving or getting?
Also, got some Riz Show prize packs to give away. Going to play a fun little game today with the fellows over here. And your real or fake results.
Yeah.
A sports report from Jamie Rivers. We'll do our football picks. King Scott and Headline Goo. It's a big Friday show, man. We ain't stopping. We ain't slowing down.
Let's go through to Saturday.
No.
No.
Certainly not.
Settle down.
Jamie, how old are your kids?
My daughter is 20. Then I have twin boys that are 17. And my youngest daughter is 11.
So you got nobody really dressing up for Halloween?
Oh, no. They'll all participate in
Oh, yeah?
dressing up. Oh, yes. The Rivers family partakes in Halloween.
Are you dressing up?
I am. I don't know what
at
yet,
you.
but I usually do. I used to surprise the kids when they were little and not tell anybody and then disappear and then come back out dressed up. And they thought it was pretty neat. So now, even though they're older, they're like, hey, Dad, are you going to dress up?
Oh, they still look forward to it, huh?
My dad used to do that too, disappear, but for like a month and a half at a time. So that's
Playing that hide and seek game.
Yeah.
You were always it.
I'm going to go get some cigarettes, guys. I'll be back a month and a half
Well,
later.
does your 11-year-old trick or treat?
I think this will be her last year. She just went to middle school, right? So now they got this little middle school crowd. They all want to go trick or treat. They all want to do something together at this point. So I think the trick or treating will be the vehicle to hang out, and then probably be the last year for them.
Yeah, we had a lot of kids in our neighborhood. My son's in middle school too, so he's going to be with his crew. My daughter's 9, so she's going to be with her crew in the neighborhood. They're going to keep it within the subdivision.
Right, yeah. And
Basically.
we never have much action in our neighborhood anyway, so I would imagine probably zero.
Well, as is
this year.
tradition, you'll have the lights off, right?
Right.
Don't you have that sign in the yard?
Oh,
too?
right. Okay. Glad I brought that up.
Now they're saying like if you put a purple pumpkin out in front of the house, that's the sign where the candies are individually wrapped, it's safe, everything's sanitary. And I said yesterday, who's not giving out individually wrapped
Were
candy?
you spooning out casserole the previous years or
The
something?
bulk burn. You got,
I mean,
Although there were the houses when I was a kid, here's the popcorn ball. Get the hell out of here.
yeah.
No, I'm not eating that.
here's 3 pennies.
I remember that pennies.
Yeah,
change.
pennies.
I'm like, don't give me your change.
You
Just make it
a-hole.
2020.
Yeah, by the way, noted for the night before Halloween next year.
Yeah, uh-huh.
We'll
It's
be at
on.
your house first.
Yeah.
We used to call it the night before Halloween. We called it, where we grew up, Gate Night. Where I guess it's Mischief Night,
We call it Devil's Night.
Devil's Night.
I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
The
sure,
night
Jeff.
before Halloween was like the night that you'd egg houses,
Oh, okay.
you'd
Yeah.
toilet paper things.
Yeah, we never really did that.
You had that in Shelbina?
Well, we
Nope,
couldn't afford
not
toilet
that I was
paper.
aware of.
No, look up
You used the toilet paper that they threw on your lawn?
look up Gate Night.
Gate
Gate, Gate Night. It was the Mischief Night, where all the stores would not sell eggs to anybody under 21. Like
So
you
if
gotta
you're over
show-
21, you could do it.
Yeah, my older brother. Got a
Fake
fake ID to buy eggs. I'm making a lot of omelets. What?
On the side of your house, there's Devil's Night, there's Mischief Night. Oh, Gate Night. There you go, yeah.
Gate night was it?
Letting children have a, quote, lawless night originated in England and was
It was
often
almost the Purge.
celebrated on, just south of the Purge, yeah. Informal holiday in which children and teenagers engage in pranks and vandalism.
Yeah, that was it.
Devil's Night, Gate Night, Goosey Night, Crime Bits, Mischievous Nights. Huh, yep. That's a thing. Mischief Night Parade. All that stuff.
God, we didn't have Costco when I was growing up. That'd be great for
Oh,
the
can
eggs.
you imagine? Holy cow.
Big tray of them.
Just buy a pallet.
No, we're going camping.
You'd buy them by the pallet. And, yeah, toilet paper. Oh, man, it was. You throw wet toilet paper at a house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some good nights.
Get your butt
Those are
kicked,
some
too.
good nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dress in all black and be like a ninja. You always got to put one hard-boiled egg in there.
So funny.
But Google literally knows everything about us, including what we're thinking of dressing up for Halloween. And Google just released their annual Frightgeist list of Halloween costumes people are searching for the most. And this year it's witch. I guess the witch is the big costume this year.
Making a comeback.
Witch, dinosaur. Number 3 again is Harley Quinn. Not everyone can pull that off.
No,
by the way.
Yeah. Not everybody can.
Not everybody should either.
No. Rabbit, clown, angel, Fortnite. That's
Okay.
for the kids. Devil, ninja, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's always going to be in a top 10-ish, right? Don't you think? It's an easy one to pull off.
Yeah, I'm
You can
surprised.
just go
no.
buy it.
What's going to be the big pop culture costume this year? It's going to be Tiger King.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Although that
probably.
was, March was forever ago.
Yeah, but I think people are going to wear all that tiger print and they get to put
Is
on
that-
a mullet wig.
Is that
and-
going to be the big costume this year, Scott?
Yeah. I think so.
For sure. One
You
of the
think
big
so?
ones, yeah.
I don't know if there is a big costume this year because there's not going to be many Halloween parties.
I'm trying to think of what is some of the stuff that we've talked about that went up on a website.
I
as
mean,
a
is it
costume.
political?
I mean,
think
that's the
I think
easy
that
thing to
always
do.
plays in an
Yeah.
election year. I think
Yeah.
that plays.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think Trump and Biden both will be very popular this year.
Well, Google data figured out what costume people were searching for way more than average in a particular state. So, like in Mississippi, scary clown is searched for more than any other costume. Mermaid in the aquatic paradise of South Dakota.
What?
I think mermaids immediately when you think.
The 1980s in Florida and New York, so they're going that style. Plague Doctor in Idaho and Tennessee. Ninja Turtles in Arizona, Minnesota, Indiana. The Addams Family in New Jersey. Okay, here we go. Carol Baskin in Utah and Connecticut.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a big one.
In Missouri, it's a fly.
Yeah. I saw that yesterday.
I guess the Mike Pence thing.
It's the fly. The Pence fly.
The Pence fly. That's Missouri.
Which, were you guys watching when that happened?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, I was crying. I honestly could not stop laughing.
I couldn't help but kind of brush my own hair.
Oh, yeah, the whole tear's like...
I'm like, who doesn't give him the heads up there at some point?
Who's there?
Well,
Who's there to give them the heads up?
Even Kamala Harris could have.
Yeah.
Could have
Oh,
just
she
a little.
She saw it. She knew.
But that thing was awesome.
In Illinois, it's Tinkerbell. That's what people are searching for in Illinois. Tinkerbell.
It's another easy one, too.
I think you wore that last year, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stretched.
Every other year.
It's stretched out.
Today is
Barely.
October 23rd. Back in the day, 110 years ago, 1910, Blanche Scott became the first woman to fly an airplane by herself. She flew over...
I'm not going to say anything about the blinker being on.
She flew over a park in Fort Wayne, Indiana, 12 feet off the ground, the blinker on the entire time.
Would be something that'd be a sexist comment, so we won't say that.
Although, and I gotta say, a couple weeks ago, Jeff and I were doing an event together, and He was following me somewhere. He had his blinker on for basically
Oh, yeah. It was about 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Of a straightaway.
You don't have the thing that goes off in your car?
It does, but it was one of those sweeping kind of turns that it wasn't enough of a
Yeah,
jerk
but don't you
of the
have the
wheel
little the warning thing? Like if I leave it on too long, like my truck gets annoyed with me.
My
It's
Jeep
like,
tells me, hey, your
hey,
blinker's on,
you're-
dummy.
like, it'll go bong,
I
bong.
don't know.
And
Maybe
look
I was
down,
listening to the rock and roll too loud. Who knows?
You're just caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
79 years ago, 1941, Dumbo premiered in New York. The animated Disney classic cost $812,000 to make. 28 years ago, 1992, Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs was released in the U.S. It's a great movie. Mm-hmm. It's about strangers who come together for a jewelry heist that goes wrong, and 6 of them use color code names as their aliases. Do you remember?
No.
You ever see that movie?
No, you're going to go through the colors? Is that what you're going to say?
Remember the colors?
Nah,
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink was Steve Buscemi.
He didn't like being called Mr. Pink.
No. Harvey Keitel was Mr. White. Tim Roth was Mr. Orange.
Tim Roth.
Michael Madsen, who was, man, he was evil in that.
He did a great job in that movie.
Michael Madsen was Mr. Blonde. Quentin Tarantino himself was Mr. Brown.
Does he put himself in all of his movies? Just a little bit of a scene? Quentin?
No, I don't think all of them.
I don't remember him in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, he's in it?
I thought he did.
Yeah, he's the one who's in the whose house they take the car to after
Yeah, the wolf.
dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always
That's
sticks
right.
himself in every film.
Oh, he does?
Did we ever find out who was in the GIMP suit?
I'm sure if you look that up.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the information's
I was hoping
probably-
Jeff would finally come clean.
Wasn't me, man.
25 years ago, 1995, a jury in Houston convicted Yolanda Salivar of murder in the March 31st, 1995 shooting of Selena. 19 years ago, 2001, Apple debuted the first iPod. This day in 2001. 16 years ago, 2004, Ashley Simpson got caught faking it
Oh, that's
on
right.
Saturday Night Live. Within days, she blamed it on the dreaded acid reflux.
Remember she just started dancing around real weird?
Yeah, when the track kept skipping. 14 years ago, 2000, was it the track kept skipping or they just played the wrong song?
I
I think it was the track was skipping.
No, I think it was the wrong
Oh, was it
song.
really?
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli was the track
Milli
skipper.
Vanilli was the girl,
okay.
you know it. Girl, you know
That's
it.
right.
Girl, you know
It was just a 7-inch dance remix. That's all it
I
was.
couldn't believe they had it on record, though.
14 years ago, 2006, My Chemical Romance released their third record, The Black Parade. 10 years ago, 2010, Katy Perry married Russell Brand, and he foolishly ended things 14 months later, and the divorce was final in 2012. And 4 years ago, 2016, singer Pete Burns died from a heart attack at the age of 57. Any idea who Pete Burns was? Sang a very, very famous song. In fact, in his later years, he had really a lot of plastic surgery. He's the lead singer of Dead or Alive.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Long hair, long black hair.
He sang You Spin Me Round.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Yeah, like a record baby.
Right round,
Yep.
right round.
And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
It's brought to you by Amco Ranger, protecting people and property from pests since 1965. Going to start with a death, unfortunately. Actress and dancer Marge Champion died, and this happened on Wednesday. She is 101 years old. That was part of her condition. But
she died from too many birthdays,
Too many birthdays. She started. You're not going to know her name, her face, or anything, but she is very famous. Started dancing and acting back in the late 30s. One of her first ever gigs was being the model for what we know as Disney's Snow White in the
Oh,
37
wow.
in the 1937 animated classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Boy, that's a good run, 101.
Sorry. I got to quit
Yeah,
taking a hit right before we
well,
go
that
on.
suit is made of asbestos.
It's melting. The lights are too hot.
Whew. She was also the stepdaughter. I'm sorry, Marge's stepdaughter is Katie Seagal.
Why don't you take a drink?
Thanks, man.
Please.
Talk amongst yourselves.
my eardrums are starting
Wait,
to bleed.
Katie Seagal is her stepdaughter?
Yeah.
Wow. Peg
Yep.
Bundy.
Zachary Ty Bryan. Remember him? He's the oldest son on Home Improvement.
Yes. What was his name? Not Randy.
Steve, Brian, Todd.
No, stop it. We
Michael.
Randy was the middle kid. The hell was his name?
I knew you were going to ask that too, and I didn't put it down here. Let's just go with Todd.
Cleveland?
More importantly, we know yesterday or the other day.
Brad.
Brad. He got hauled in for domestic violence call. Now, according to his girlfriend, he beat the living hell out of her, and it was over a missing phone charger cable. Prosecutors say they have enough to go felony. He's charged with strangulation and coercion, both felonies.
Strangulation.
And 6 misdemeanors as well. I don't know what's going on in my throat, sorry. Blood, swelling, and bruising all over her face. A lot more, but I don't want to get into it. Last night on The Tonight Show, Julia Louis-Dreyfus explained what we all needed to finally know. You know that infamous dance that Elaine does, and she's a horrible dancer, and kicking. How she came up with that.
There we go. Elaine.
The writers wrote this script. I got it the night before the table read, and it said, Elaine dances weird, but they didn't say how or anything. So I got in front of the mirror, and I tried out a couple of movements that I thought looked horrible.
Yeah.
And then I came down to the kitchen, and my husband was there, and my mom was visiting at the time, and I said, okay, guys, tell me which one of these is worse. And I did it for them, and they chose that one, and that's the one that I did in the show. And the thing that most people don't know is that, of course, there's music playing when you watch that episode, that Elaine is dancing to music. But when we actually shot it, we couldn't play music because all of a sudden those herky-jerky movements would have been to the beat. I couldn't separate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd be too on rhythm.
It had to be completely off rhythm. And that's just a way of me defending myself, so you don't think that I really dance like that. I actually do have a little bit of rhythm.
I've never been on a major movie shoot, set or anything, but I've read before that, like, if there's a scene like in Back to the Future where they're at the dance and everybody's dancing, there's actually no music playing when they're filming the scene.
Oh, that's all post.
Yeah, because they have to be able to talk. But then all the extras and everybody have to act like they're dancing, and there's no music to actually dance to.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I mean, she's in her late 50s?
At least. I think she's older than we all think.
She beat cancer recently. And,
yeah.
Tell Jamie the fun fact about
Julia about her. You know why she never did a topless scene?
I have no idea.
The most simple answer in the entire world. Nobody ever asked. Because she got a little bit of success right away because she was pretty young when she was on SNL.
Yeah.
And after that, she got to Seinfeld pretty quickly after that. And so everybody just assumed, well, she's on this hit show. She's not going to get him out.
She's not going to go Mr. Scan on us.
Right.
Yeah, nobody asked.
But apparently she was down.
Yeah, but now if you ask, is that bad?
No,
Nowadays, you can't
I
ask.
constantly
Can you
send
ask?
her messages asking. Really cool looking, at least, new movie from Tom Hanks called News of the World. The trailer's up on the blog if you want to check it out. In theaters, supposedly Christmas as of right now. It's a Western in which he's on a mission to reunite a girl with her family. His character's name is Captain Jefferson Kyle Kidd, and he just goes around the frontier and brings news to everybody, because I believe this is before Twitter.
Yeah.
And then he stumbles across this 10-year-old girl who was raised by Indians, and then her family was killed, and she was just left to die.
What? Is this his first Western aside from, playing Woody in Toy Story?
I guess that's considered a Western
Is
role.
that a Western, though?
I don't know. I guess he
That'd be
plays a
good-
cowboy.
That'd be a good question for the listeners. Is it a Western or not?
If you got a cowboy hat on, it's a Western.
It's a
I guess.
Western.
It looks really good. It's up on the blog.
Did you see the one where it was his last one, like a submarine commander?
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, where he was always in the submarine, and then this is his first one ever actually traversing the ocean, and stuff goes wrong or something like that.
I don't know. Was it an Amazon Prime movie? It kind of came and went.
I don't know. This would be the first major live-action TV series if Tim Burton goes ahead and does this, but it looks like he's developing a live-action Addams Family series. He's negotiated to executive produce and possibly direct all of the episodes. Supposedly, it would be in present time and from the perspective of Wednesday, the daughter.
I like those. I like the Addams Family. I'm a
too.
fan. I watched the latest cartoon movie with the kids a couple weeks ago. I thought it was great. I thought it was good. And also the Addams Family movies with Christina Ricci.
Oh, yeah.
And Christopher Lloyd and Angelica Houston. I love those movies, too.
Well, apparently they're just going to take the family, but it's going to be like Wednesday, what it's like to look like her in 2020. So that'd be an interesting little...
So it should be goth.
Yeah, it should be like what's
Real
like
goth.
to be real, actually goth.
Yeah.
Goth
She's
in
back in
2020.
style.
Who was Gomez Adams? Raul Julia.
Oh, yeah, in the movie. Yeah,
In the movie. It was great.
I like the series way back when.
Oh, me too.
We used to come back when we were kids. It'd come on almost every day.
Oh, that was John Aston.
John
yes.
Aston, yeah.
Yes. And I enjoyed that.
That's Sean Aston's father or adopted father.
Is that
what it is?
adopted
Yeah.
father?
You guys fans of the Fast and Furious movies?
The first
Anybody?
like 12.
I mean, Patrico, I know is.
Yeah. Right now, he's just wherever he is, however many
His
pain
ears
pills
just
he's on,
fucked
he's
up.
like, what? Huh? Fast and Furious, somebody's talking about? Major attraction, box office for almost 20 years. And yeah, almost 11 of them. They're ending the franchise after 2 more movies, which would be number 10 and number 11. Actually, there's 3 more because F9, if you remember, is delayed by COVID-19.
Well, there was Hobbs and Shaw, right? Was an offshoot of Fast and Furious. I
Yeah.
saw that. That was, I mean, what it was.
Right.
It was The Rock, and it was Jason Statham, and it was things blowing up and action and car chases. It was.
If it still works, if it keeps working,
Yeah.
why not?
And it's funny you say that because there's no details on what number 10 and 11 are going to be. Really? There's no details? I think there's going to be cars going
and
really,
they'll be
really
going
fast.
and it's going to be furious.
Yes.
You know what? I had one of those moments where I remember my dad in the living room watching some kind of cheesy Western or some kind of blow 'em up Clint Eastwood movie, and I would walk in and it'd be just mindless watching.
Really?
And I was watching this Fast and Furious movie, and my kids walked in, and it was this mindless, blowing up kind of thing.
You have turned into your father.
I have.
It's been 43 years since the first Smokey and the Bandit movie, if you remember those. What great movies,
I
right?
recently saw that for the first time a couple weeks ago.
I still want that car.
And tell me Sally Field is just not a knockout in that first
She
movie.
is not.
I mean, my gosh. So 43 years later, they are bringing it back as a TV show. And no network is attached yet, but guess who is? Seth MacFarlane
Okay.
and Danny McBride. And it's going to be called Eastbound and Down, which is kind of funny. It's unclear.
Wait, Eastbound and Down
Wait, that
was a show.
That was an HBO
No. I'm
show.
sorry. The theme song is called Eastbound and Down. My
Eastbound and
apologies.
Down.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So is it bringing back his character from Eastbound?
I was going to get to that. It's no. It's just the name of the
Kenny
the song.
Powers?
Yeah, Kenny Powers. Thank you.
I do know that Burt Reynolds will not be in it. Jackie Gleason will not be in it.
Well, yeah.
Jerry
Yeah,
Reed
that's
will not
kind
be
of-
in it.
yeah.
Pat McCormick will not be in it, and the Basset Hound will not be in it because
They're all dead.
Yeah.
So Jerry Reed was the guy who drove the
truck driver, yeah,
and who
yeah.
sang Eastbound and Down.
That is correct.
And who was the coach in The Waterboy, the bad coach.
Yes.
Holy
It
smokes.
would be great if Burt Reynolds
Did you know
came
that?
back
I didn't
as
know
the
that.
sheriff.
Yeah.
This time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The old crusty sheriff.
Sally Field is the only one who's still around, and
But
who knows if
it's
she's
crazy
gonna
to think that movie would, as silly, because that was a pretty silly movie.
Mm-hmm.
The premise was we need to get beer from here to there.
be in it. Yeah.
That's it. What was it, Coors?
With a fast car.
With a
was
fast
it
car.
Was Coors the beer?
I don't know.
Some
would-
rich people.
That's a good trivia question. though.
Yeah. That would profile to be the right kind of
Some
beer,
rich people
probably.
wanted beer at this thing, and they paid them to get the beer there by a certain time.
Man.
It's
So
a
how
good
do you
movie.
do that, though? Do you update it to now times? Because then cell phones and everything would be easier to catch somebody.
Yeah, everybody's got Waze
All
now.
that tracking and
Yes.
plays.
It'd be kind of cool if it was still,
A period piece.
back.
You
Yes,
got to go
thank
with the
you.
same car, no? You got to bring back the Firebird.
I would think so, yeah. TV show based on 1983's Flashdance is coming. And it's being developed for Paramount Plus, which is CBS All Access. That's what it's going to be.
Flashdance.
If you remember, it's a very good-looking welder who
Pittsburgh,
dreams...
right? Was it Pittsburgh?
Probably.
Sure.
Steel City.
Yeah.
So she wants to be a dancer. So at night, she's, a dancer at night and everything. So that's not how this is going to go.
Welder by day, dancer at night.
Yeah.
She's a good dancer.
Yeah. So instead,
It's documentary.
Uh-huh.
this new reimagining that's going to be on Paramount Plus is we get a stripper who dreams of being a ballet dancer.
Well, that kind of was Flashdance because at the end, that's what she did. She auditioned for a ballet.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
It's loosely based, Jeff.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't be so negative.
So she went from welding to stripping.
To
huh?
stripping, yeah.
to ballet.
To ballet.
To ballet. I mean, Three Little Pigs, that little book right there, You ever think, there's not enough women in this story? Well, Natalie Portman thought that. She wrote a book called Natalie Portman's Fables, and she took 3 classic stories, Three Little Pigs, Tortoise and the Hare, and Country Mouse and City Mouse, and made them gender inclusive. So now the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise is a female. And she's gone through all of them and put some females in there. And she said, I was reading them to my kids, and I went, hey, there's no females in here, so I need to reimagine these.
Okay.
Yeah, did you know the illustrations done by Natalie Portman?
Well played. Thank you. Well played. I respect it.
Do not encourage that.
No, I respect that one.
This is not goo.
I remember I watched a movie with Natalie Portman. It was slightly different.
I need that back. So, on that note, Scarlett Johansson will star in Bride, which is a new take on Bride of Frankenstein. So they make her, and then she gets away from the person who made her and goes out to be herself, unshackled, if that makes sense. That's long overdue, she says. So, to that end, Dylan Sprouse has taken a stand on not enough straight guys dressed as women making out with old guys. So Dylan does just that.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. He's from. He was one of the twins on Sweet Life with Zach and Cody.
And Big Daddy with Adam Sandler.
Oh, he's the kid.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the kid.
Okay, yeah.
Or well, him and his brother play the kid.
Yeah.
And there's a TV show right now that's
Zach
for
and Cody.
Yeah, well, but
No,
it's,
that wasn't it.
it's a reimagined of a cartoon. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, he's on that too. So this film is called Daddy. It's an 18-minute movie. You can watch it on YouTube. I put it up on the blog there. He plays a male escort who poses as an 80-year-old man's late wife to help him celebrate their anniversary.
I want a full review Monday, Scott.
Okay.
They don't have actual sex, but they do have a pretty, quote, intimate kiss. And the old guy is Ron Rifkin. Know him?
No.
Stars Born, Law and Order, SVU, Gotham, all of that
I'm
kind
sure
of
if I
stuff.
saw the.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I saw the figure.
And to that end also, Elton John has his own Barbie doll now.
Oh, okay.
It's a Barbie doll that's dressed like Elton John, so good on all of them. Who's your favorite presidential impression on SNL in history? I have a ranking, supposedly.
Oh boy.
I can throw them out
Phil
if it helps.
Hartman as Bill Clinton.
On this list, that came in number 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the audio of the top 3 is up there when you want to get to it. Number 12 is the 3 people that did Ronald Reagan, the impersonations of Ronald Reagan. Charles Rocket, Randy Quaid, and remember Joe Piscopo's Ronald Reagan?
Yeah.
boy, yes.
That was good.
George W. Bush, as done by Will Forte and Jason Sudeikis.
Will Ferrell is the best George W. Bush.
Remember when Fred Armisen did Barack Obama? That's
Yes.
number 10. Dan Aykroyd's Jimmy Carter.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Jay Farrow.
Oh, it's Barack Obama. He was great.
I thought that one was fantastic.
And that what number is out?
That's number 8. Number 7 is the current Alec Baldwin doing Donald Trump, which he says he's not going to do it, or he's sick of doing it, but he's been saying that for a couple of years.
So they're going to have Daryl Hammond higher as Donald Trump?
It's very possible. Oh, you mean on this list?
Yeah.
No. Daryl Hammond is on here, but he's not doing Donald Trump. Phil Hartman doing Ronald Reagan's number 6. Chevy Chase's Gerald Ford back in the day was so ridiculous.
And he didn't even look like him.
No, he didn't. It was just all fall. It was just all pratfalls,
falling.
which is why he got hooked on pain pills, because he screwed up his back. Phil Hartman, number 4. Bill Clinton, and here's number 3.
Number 3, best presidents on SNL.
Donald Trump thinks the media hates him. One time, an Iraqi reporter threw an actual shoe at me. He took it off his foot, lobbed it straight at my noggin. Then he gathered himself, took off the other one, and tried it again. But you know what they say? Shoe me once, shoe's on you. Shoe me twice, I'm keeping those shoes.
All right, so I think I know who number 1 is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
All right, here's number 2.
Hillary would make a great president.
Daryl Hammond.
And I would make an even greater first dude.
Well, that's nice.
Hillary, isn't it crazy that phones can take videos now?
Yeah.
I mean, if they could have done that in the 90s, I'd be in jail.
And number one. Jamie, who's number 1?
It's got to be Dana Carvey. With
We're in the midst
George
of the
Seaman.
holiday season here, waiting for the checkered flag of the Christmas shopping season to start our economic engines. And how, as Americans, do we take part? By doing what we have always done, we consume. That's who we are. Let's not fight it. We are a nation of consumers. We love to shop, shop, shop. Voice said to me, don't pass this up. I said, not gonna buy it. Not gonna buy it.
And again, doesn't sound or look a whole lot like it, but the writing was just so good with him. And finally, Chris Stapleton, who's a country dude, right, will also be, been added, he'll be playing tonight at that Tom Petty 70th birthday bash live stream, which I said, I know you said you were going to try to tune into. There's more artists that have been announced. I mentioned a couple of them yesterday. Who's it? Foo Fighters, or at least Dave Grohl, Stevie Nicks, and a couple other. Your favorite Post Malone is on the bill.
My favorite, yes.
Also, Norah Jones is on the bill. And the most ironic thing in the entire world, I always make the Tom Petty One Headlight joke. That's a different band. That's the Wallflowers. And their lead singer is Jacob Dylan, and he will be playing there.
That's awesome.
Does he do One Headlight or not?
No, probably a Tom Petty song.
Probably.
All right, celebrity celebrating birthdays this weekend. Ireland Baldwin is 25. She is the fashion model daughter of Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. He once called her a rude, thoughtless pig. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Daenerys Targaryen on Game of Thrones. Emilia Clarke is 34 this weekend. Rapper Drake, 34. Katy Perry's 36. John McCain's daughter and the co-host of The View, Meghan McCain, is 36. Actor Ryan Reynolds is 44. All right, the ESPN host who handles their NBA coverage, Michelle Beadle, is 45.
Oh, she's awesome.
Daryl in The Office, Craig Robinson, is 49. All right, who's this? Hall of Fame pitcher who won 3 Cy Youngs and 1 World Series with the Boston Red Sox.
The guy with the bloody sock.
Kurt Schilling.
Nope.
Yes. No, that's not him.
Pedro Martinez.
Oh, Pedro.
Pedro Martinez is 49. Retired quarterback and college football analyst Doug Flutie is 58. Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer who looks like Will Ferrell, Chad Smith, is 59. Weird Al Yankovic celebrates a birthday this weekend. How old is he, Scott?
I'm going to say he's 54.
61, you're right.
61.
The voice of Bart Simpson. Not to mention Nelson Muntz, Rod and Todd Flanders, and the amazing Ralph Wiggum on The Simpsons. Nancy Cartwright is 63. Country singer Dwight Yoakam is 64. Actor and St. Louis's own Kevin Kline is 73. Greatest soccer player of all time.
Edson Arantes de Nascimento.
Otherwise known as?
Pele.
Is?
Mid-80s, probably. 85.
80. Former Rolling Stones bassist Bill Wyman is 84. And the greatest Puerto Rican golfer of all time is who?
Chichi Rodriguez.
Is 85. Oh, I got to mention this also one. Mrs. C, Marion Cunningham of Happy Days. Marion Ross is still around and is 92.
I did not know she was still around.
Oh, today would have been Johnny Carson's birthday had he not died back in 2005. He would have been 95 today. And today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Jasmine St. Clair.
That is a familiar name.
Jasmine St. Clair. Today's
Never
birthday.
heard of her.
Today's birthday girl has been on her hands has put her hands on more bodies than a coroner in 99 fine films, including 3 for Me, None for You.
All right.
She was in Exit Only, Volume 6. She was in Ridden Hard and Put Away Wet. She was in Star Whores, The Phantom Anus. She was in This Little Piggy Went to Porno, World Class Ass, Volume 2. And, oh, man, this one. And who can forget her unforgettable role in Smell My Fingers?
Oh, no. No.
Jeff has that tattoo. Wow.
Jasmine St. Clair is 48 years old. That's your porno birthday, your crappy birthdays, and that is your crap on celebrities. Jeff heard me silently laughing at my desk yesterday. As I was
man, that's a rough one right there.
All right, after the break, let's give away a Ratio prize pack, and we got Jamie Rivers here, and it's going to be a game where him and Jeff are going to be teammates.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Just like in life.
You love those porno titles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff is a children's author.
He is. Award-winning.
Children's book author, yes.
3 or 4 time award-winning, thank you.
So, after the break, we're going to play porno or children's book.
Oh, boy.
So, some of the porno birthday titles are filthy. Some are actually hilarious. and I realized, hey, some of them actually sound like kids' books. So, I got a list together, and your job, collectively, you and Jamie, guess whether these titles, I'm going to throw out a title, is it a children's book or is it a porno movie? We'll kind of run through these quick. I got 20. You're going to go back and forth.
Normally, you can tell by the illustrations right away.
Yeah, do we get to see the cover?
No, I'm just going to give you. I'm just going to give you the title.
The year of publish? No.
No. Out of 20.
Age of the characters?
Out of 20, how many will the fellas get right? Closest without going over on the phone wins. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Some of these are real tough.
Man. I'm going to handle my 10. I hope you get your 10. Just saying.
I think I'm good.
I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
This might actually fall into our wheelhouse for the first time ever.
314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Porno or children's book. Next. It is 7:38 on this Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Byrne coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the HomeLoanExpert.com. Stalled vehicle 64 eastbound at Mason Road. The right lane is closed there. Other than that, we're good. Point forecast, rain all day. Could be heavy in the morning. High mid-60s tonight, mostly cloudy. Low in the mid-30s. Right now, 68 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Real?
Oh, speaking of the fast lane.
You do need a helmet to come in here, by the way, with the talking that
Why are you
you've been
coming?
doing.
Don't come over here by me.
Here's Anthony Stalter.
That's for you.
What's he
What is this, a ransom note?
Dear Riz.
Dear Riz, you want toilet paper? Take it. It's my gift to you. Take what you wish. Happy birthday, Stalter. Hey, guys. Hey, can
buddy. How you doing?
Let's clear one thing up.
I don't like being in here right now. Yeah,
Let's clear one thing up. What's that?
A few weeks ago, I decided it was time to upgrade my boots and even my cowboy hat, so I went to Chuck's Boots and left surpassing my goal. The team was so patient helping me get everything I had in mind, and I've always wanted a felt hat too, and due to my odd head shape, the team actually helped me get the right one, which was not an easy task. I mean, those guys were running everywhere to give me the right one, and they went the extra mile to make sure it fit perfectly. Also, I found the perfect boot there, and in fact, I'm wearing the boots today, and it's amazing how big their selection is. Row after row packed with amazing boots, and you'll find the perfect pair, too. Plus, they have hiking boots, hunting boots, waterproof boots, and loads more. Speaking of boots, they have the largest selection of motorcycle boots from Fry's, Ariat, and more brands. Plus, they have motorcycle accessories, jackets, chaps, vests, the whole 9 yards there. Speaking of jackets, Chuck's Boots in St. Louis is St. Louis's cold weather gear destination, and they have Carhartt coveralls, jackets, bibs, and more. And I added a Carhartt jacket to my Christmas list, so hopefully that'll work out for me. So head over to Chuck's Boots to upgrade your style from the team that is experienced and knowledgeable, because they've been doing this since 1987. Again, get your gear at Chuck's Boots locations. There's one in Fenton and the other in St. Peters, or online at chucksboots.com.
Brandon here. Now, this is the game. It's a disc. We haven't played this in a while. But it's a disc with 4 little finger slots.
Yeah.
And you press the button, and one of the 4 gets shocked. We don't know, who it's going to be.
Moon won last time, so he, again, gets the first round bye.
Did you win last time?
Yes.
2 in a row.
I got welts on my ass right now. Do we have to
2 in a row.
Does it work?
Stick your finger in there and see if it works.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, all these lights are lighting up. It probably doesn't work then.
Oh, let's play.
Okay.
Shock roulette. Oh, good. We haven't played this in a while.
Awesome.
Okay, so we put our fingers in. And press.
Ready?
Wait. Okay, and go.
Boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
And
boy.
round and round she goes. Somebody's
Oh,
getting
boy.
shocked.
Oh, boy.
Somebody's getting shocked. Who's it going to be? 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 Who is it?
Oh, what was that?
I didn't feel
What
anything.
happened?
It was my button, but I didn't feel anything.
I didn't feel anything.
The hockey
Oh,
buzzer
it was
went
turned
off.
all the way down.
You got to be kidding me.
It was turned all the way down. Let's go.
You doing that one thing with
You got to be kidding
Are
me.
we done?
Do that.
Where are you going?
You're
It
still-
works?
Yeah. you're
Yeah.
still
Oh,
in
it's
it.
just
It just turned all the way
Oh,
down.
turn all the way down. Okay. I'm going back.
Here it comes again.
Back,
Coming
guys.
back all the way around.
All right, coming back
And here we
around
go.
again.
Here we go. Here we go. Who's
I'm standing back. I'm gonna get hit.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Watch the coffee.
My new favorite NFL bet, oh my goodness, is so fantastic. It's the same game parlays on FanDuel Paradise Sportsbook, and it is fun for me, simple. Combine multiple bets from one game into a single parlay. This way, payouts big when you win. What's cool, FanDuel will refund the first same game parlay you lose on any NFL game each week up to $10, which means you bet a different parlay risk-free every NFL week, and it's all season long. You got so many matchups coming up this weekend. Pick one of them and just go with it because you'll get $10 back if you don't win. Same game parlay bets only on this particular on FanDuel. So you need to sign up now. Do I need to go to Illinois? No, you don't. For a short time, they've waived that. So sign up now while you can using the promo code Patrico.
21 plus and present in Illinois and Indiana. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Indiana, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Hi, this is King Scott, and this is how King Scott cooks. Today we're going to make the perfect meatloaf, and there's no one better to ask than culinary beauty legend Martha Stewart. She just happens to be in town. Follow me. Here's her office. Hello, Martha. Martha, it's me, King Scott. Hello? I guess she's not there. Oh well, better luck next time. So that didn't go as planned, but I promised you the perfect meatloaf, so today we will make the perfect meatloaf. Now, this is an American tradition. Let's get started on how to make the most amazing American meal. Ooh, a loaf. All right, so inside the meal, there's a lot of ingredients. There's you got turkey water, well, you got chicken as well. There's also malatoda, and Worcestershire sauce is in there. But let's not worry about that.
Let's get started.
So you want to turn the heat on medium to 50% power for 1/2 to 2 minutes until heated, heated through. So let's get started. All right, raise the waves. Most of the time you would have it already up there, so it's safer. We'll just pop her on in for 1/2 to 2 minutes. I think if we're going that, we'll just go right in the middle. We'll go 135. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Beep. All right, now to kill the time, I'm going to do a song. Oh, it's done. Oh my goodness. That seriously smells like... It smells like we're at one of those nice 4 or 5-star buffet kind of restaurants. Oh, that's going to be good. Now be careful when you open it. It's going to be super hot, very, very steamy. You can feel that. I just feel it coming off there. I'm almost in a sweat just thinking about it. So you grab the plate. Ooh, that's hot. You grab the... Wow. Wow. Let me tell you something. When you're making a meal for your family next time, they're going to say, how the heck did you become a master chef and make the perfect meatloaf? Is that not the perfect meatloaf? And that's Cooking with King Scott, and I can't appreciate you guys enough for watching. I'm going to dive into this and chew away on the perfect meatloaf. Till next time, you guys have a great day. And,
I love me some Schnucks, and I love me some meat from Schnucks. Man, they got great house-made sausage at Schnucks. And at Schnucks, listen, there's more to meat. Whether you need expert recommendations, cooking tips, or custom cuts, the butchers at Schnucks are always ready to lend a helpful hand. And Schnucks is your place for certified Angus beef. There's only one certified Angus beef. It's the Heartland's premium brand of beef with uncompromising standards, mouth-watering flavor, tenderness, juiciness. And just to give you an idea, only 3 in 10 Angus cattle meet the certified Angus beef standard. Now, if you want to try a new cut of meat, not quite sure what to pick or what to do with it, just ask a Schnucks butcher. They'll tell you everything you need to know about what it's best used for and how to cook it to perfection. Schnucks butchers make it better. Handcrafted meats, expert know-how, and personalized service with a smile. Just ask a Schnucks butcher.
Hey there, Jerf. It's me. Jesus. I've been watching you from here. What you've been doing is really creeping me out. Dad wants me to tell you to knock it off. Thanks, man. See you soon.
All right, so this is
Happy birthday, Riz. It's David Keckner, and you're listening to The Rizzuto Show right here on 105.7 The Point. Do you get it?
All right, welcome back. Jamie Rivers is sitting in for Moon this morning. Ready to give away a Riz Show prize pack. We're going to play a fun little game. All right, we're playing porno or children's book.
Hey.
Now, Jeff, as a connoisseur of the adult films and also a children's book author, this should be no problem for you.
I have a lot of layers. A lot of layers.
Like, this should be your game. Like,
They
this
really
should. Be
should.
you.
Yeah.
So some of
We'll
our
see.
porno birthday titles are filthy. Some are hilarious. And yeah, I realize that some of them actually sounds like some of them actually sound like kids' books. So I got a list together, and it's Jamie and Jeff as teammates. I got 20 titles.
20 titles. Damn.
We're going to fly through these. So you tell us if these are children's books or porno movies. So out of 20, how many will the fellas get right? Closest without going over, you win a Riz Show prize pack. You want to do a practice one?
Yeah.
Let's do a practice one. We'll set the.
This is where
we'll
I
set the
don't
bar.
just shout it out. I wait, right?
Just wait a second.
Yeah.
I want you.
I have troubles with that one.
All right, here's your practice one. Babysitting the Baumgartners. Babysitting the Baumgartners.
Baumgartner?
Baumgartners.
Baumgartners.
I see what you did
Okay,
there.
that's. I wasn't sure. I'm going to go children's book.
You're saying children's book?
I would agree with Jeff.
That is a porno movie.
Boy, this may be a
See,
little
this is
tougher
where
than
when
we
we see the
thought.
cover, it would help.
Babysitting the Baumgartners is a porno.
Could I go in the other room and spend some time with each one of these titles and
Each get a King Scott Lifeline.
yeah,
Oh, no.
Each get one King Scott
because
Lifeline.
there's the
Well,
authority on both of these.
He's got the sex wedge now. He should be caught up on all his porno.
I know a lot about one of these subjects, and it's not children's books.
Yeah. Cheryl, how many out of 20?
15.
15. All right, hang on. Hunter, how many?
Let's go 16.
16. All right. John, how many?
17.
17. All right. Ryan, how many?
Let's call it 13.
13. All right. Sparky, how many?
I'm going 10.
10. All right, hang on. All right, that's Sparky. And Barbara, how many?
12.
12. Okay. Nobody said 1. That's dumb.
Yep.
Okay. Remember, close without going over. We'll start with. All right, we'll start with Jamie first.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Jamie, porno or children's book? What's that smell? Scott, I want you to keep track of score, okay?
Can you say both?
What's that smell? Is that a porno or is that a children's book?
I'm going to say that that's a porno.
That is a porno.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yes.
Take that, Jeff.
Nice.
Jeff.
Yep.
Daddy, Papa, and me.
Daddy, Papa, and me. Daddy,
Children's book or porno?
Daddy, Papa, and me. I'm going to say porno.
Damn it. Children's book.
Jeffrey.
All right, I got the score right
Damn
now.
it.
When they say Papa, like Daddy
I went
and
porno,
me,
yeah.
Daddy and me, I'd be like, yes, give it. Daddy, Papa, and me. Like, that's a whole other level, Jeff.
Yeah.
Score
I got the
update?
score. It is 1.
1. Jamie, Alice's underpants.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say porno.
That is a porno. All right.
Worst part is I actually had to stop and think for a second. Gosh.
I'm just going to react. Go ahead.
Jeff.
Yes.
Porno or children's book? 3 generations.
3 generations.
Mommy, Grandma, and me.
I'm going porno on that one.
That is a porno.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up.
See, if they would have said Mommy, Gamma, and me.
Then it's gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm
All right.
getting it now.
Sure are.
Score update.
We're at 3.
3. Jamie Rivers. Here's your next title. Hey, those are my private parts.
Oh, man.
Don't get roped in now. Come on, think about it.
Hey, those are my private parts.
I think this is a children's book.
Correct.
All right.
Jeff,
Yo.
what's going on down there?
Oh, boy.
Porno or children's book?
Oh, no.
What's
What's
going
going
on
on down there? I'm going to say children's book.
Yes.
Oh, boy, Jeff.
Scott,
Yes, sir.
score.
It is 5.
Okay.
Sorry, we woke you up.
That's
Here's
all
the
right.
thing. If he says my name, he's going to ask a question. Jamie, ask a question. You, it's going to be the score every time
All
he
right.
says Scott during this.
I hear
All right,
you.
Jamie.
What?
My dad is my best friend.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
My dad is my best friend. Porno or children's book?
Children's book.
That is a
Dang it. I was hoping there
Your
was some
father of all
decent
people, too. Oh, my
Exactly.
gosh.
That's why I said children's book,
The
Jeff.
stories that could be told.
All right, got to do a score update. It's 5.
Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome.
All right, Jeff, ready?
Yep.
It's you and me against the P. And that's P-E-E. It's you and me against the P.
Still could go either way. You and me against
the P.
The P. Children's book.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
yes.
well played.
Yes.
Nice.
Could go either way. That's not fair.
Jamie, happy to be nappy. Happy to be nappy.
I'm going to go porno.
That is a children's book.
A nap. Come on. Disappointing me.
Jeff,
Yo.
climbing the family tree. Porno or
So
children's
this
book?
could mean we're trying to find out who our relatives
Climbing-
are, or
climbing
it's
the
somebody
bar.
who's firing through the family,
Literally.
one
knocking
bed
them
at a
down.
time. Whew. I'm going to go with my heart and hope that it's a children's book.
There's no way.
And his score update, Scott.
All right, it is 6.
We are flailing out of control here now.
That's also a porno.
It
All
is.
right, ready.
I
Jamie.
knew that one.
White sisters with black brothers.
Okay. This is a children's book. I've given up. Porno.
No!
So, white sisters, black brothers.
Porno.
Porno. Correct.
What the heck children's book would that be?
You're explaining
blended
why
family.
your sister or your brother looks
Yeah.
slightly different.
I mean, it could be blended family.
Yeah.
I totally get it, but it kind of makes sense for the porno.
You said porno with hopeful optimism.
Sitting at 7, right?
Yes, that is 7.
How is that one spelled?
Jeff, ready? Yes. Toilet trouble.
This one hits home. This one hits close to home.
Sometimes.
Toilet trouble. I am going to go with children's book, please.
No! No!
That is
Toilet
a
trouble.
porno. Toilet trouble is a porno.
I'm feeling nauseous.
Yeah, that's also one.
It is.
Toilet
It's a
trouble is a
sequel.
porno.
Yes, it is.
Is Tony's computer on? I'm going to look that up.
All right, ready. Jamie, porno or children's book? Little Bobby's drunk again. Little Bobby's drunk again.
I can't imagine this being a children's book. But I'm kind of hoping it is.
Children's book?
No, I'm going porno.
Porno. It is a children's book.
Son, tonight I'm going to read you Little Bobby's Drunk. What the?
Look it up.
Did
Little
Jeff
Bobby's
write
drunk
that
again.
one?
Little Bobby's
Not
drunk.
Little Bobby's drunk. Little Bobby's drunk again.
Is it Lil or is it Little?
Little.
Little Bobby is
the heck?
drunk.
Little
Okay.
Bobby. Little
Order
Bobby.
that on Amazon. I'm
Little
gonna
Bobby's
read it
drunk
to the
again.
kids.
It says Little Bobby's drunk again. Again, not a book is what it says here. Oh my gosh.
That is a children's book.
Sure is.
And I got a score update.
There it is.
7.
Yeah.
You see the cover?
Oh, yeah. Little Bobby's flailing on the ground with his feet in the air, and there's two girls going, "What are you doing?" And he's right next to a tree.
Bobby looks all of like 7.
Here's the description. The first 4 pages are Bobby just trying to get up off the ground. And next to it says readers also enjoyed Charlotte's Web. Right there.
Good God.
Score update?
We're at 7.
Okay, that was who we on now?
Gosh.
We're on Jeff. Ready. Porno or children's book? Why is mommy moaning?
Stop. Pause. Evaluate.
Why?
Evaluate.
Why is mommy moaning?
Because daddy's at work.
Yeah, I've been so wrong, so I'm going to go back with children's book.
That is a children's book. All right. Back on the board.
Why is mommy moaning?
I said because daddy's at work.
That's because daddy's coming home.
I believe that was a Bernstein Bears or Berenstein Bears book.
Why?
is
Yeah,
mommy
sure
moaning?
it is. Berenstein's Bears full book. Yep. I'm going to find out why. I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip to the end and find out why.
Jamie?
Yes, sir.
Porno or children's book, The Loneliest Hoe in the World. The loneliest hoe in the world.
See, now hang on, though, Jeff. See, this could be the garden tool. This could actually be the garden
That's a
tool.
really good point.
It could be.
Yeah.
Loneliest hoe in the world.
I feel like I'm going to do it, Jeff.
Don't.
I feel like I am. I'm going to go children's book.
That is a children's book. Actually, it's about Santa Claus.
Oh, well,
It's about Santa Claus.
Here's what came up.
was
when
close.
Look at the other title that came up when I looked up "Why Is Mommy Moaning." You can't.
No, I'm not going to read that.
What? I want that collection.
All right, Jeff, score update?
Oh, we're at 9.
9. Okay. You guys. Jeff.
You.
Scouts in bondage. Scouts in bondage.
Scouts in bondage.
Scouts in bondage.
I'm going to have to say porno. on
That is
one.
a children's book.
Oh my gosh.
Scouts in Bondage is a children's book. Are you making this up?
Who reads these to their kids?
You've looked up and tried to
Yeah, he's been doubting you the whole
verify
time. Yeah.
and everyone has been correct.
And that's the troop with leather shorts, right?
Scouts in Bondage. If you'd have given me the whole title, Scouts in Bondage and Other Violations.
And that is a children's book, right?
Sure as hell is.
And even if I would have given the whole title, still you would have said porno.
Absolutely.
Do you earn the bondage badge after this one?
Pre-World War II period features artwork and titles fraught with wry humor and double entendres. It is a children's book. Wow. I mean, it's...
Hey, you know what? That's for me.
The cover is a couple of scoutmasters standing on like the edge of a river, and then there's, I'm assuming, a scout in the water reaching up like this. Wow.
Listen, I didn't say these were modern children's books. These are children's
you
books.
didn't.
We got 4 more.
Oh, boy.
Score update.
We are at 9.
And by the way, only if you sweep. Oh, no. Sparky's got a chance with 10, and Barbara's got a chance with 12. Jamie, A Taste of Joy.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Let's see here. All right. Let's knock this one back and forth in the brain a little bit here.
A Taste of Joy. Is that a porno or children's book?
I'm going with a porno.
Yes.
I was like, I don't want to see Jeff pull up that title.
We're at 10, right?
Yes,
Look
we're
at
at 10
that.
now.
Jeff.
Yeah.
The Story of Joanna. The Story of Joanna.
Joanna.
Is that a porno or children's book?
Children's book.
That is a porno.
Have I gotten one right? I'm not sure I have.
All right, Jamie.
I thought you were going to be good.
You know why? Because everything's a porno.
We got
to
2
me.
more.
That's the problem.
We got 2 more.
Okay.
Porno or children's book? Goodbye, testicles.
Didn't we just talk about this guy?
Goodbye, testicles.
Oh, I'm going to say children's book.
That is a children's book.
Did you see the damn list? What the hell?
Pull it up, Jeff. We have to see this cover.
What's it called again? Goodbye,
testicles.
Goodbye, testicles.
I want to see what this one's
and
written about.
autofills.
Is this for kids learning about a vasectomy or something?
I don't know what the book's about.
It's a dog. It's a dog in a bed, and the nurse is standing over. So it's why your dog gets fixed, I guess. It's another book of humorous verse from an Australian poet about having a dog. Yep, that's what it is. 2018.
You can read all about Skippy.
Oh my gosh, here's another children, or at least the cover looks like a children's book. The Night Dad Went to Jail. It's a dog sitting at a kitchen table with tears in his eyes drawing. The Night Dad Went to Jail.
You know what, though? These are all really good books. These things happen, Jeff.
All right, there's one final one, and we're at 11?
Yeah. Oh, my.
Okay, here's the deal, Jeff.
Go ahead, sorry. Yes.
What is it?
It's called Harpo's Horrible Secret, and it's a kid with a fishing wheel, and Grandpa's right behind him showing him how to cast.
All right, don't look at anything else.
Okay, no.
I don't want you to come across.
Clearly, I haven't looked up mine, at least.
Okay, you got. So we're sitting at 11.
Mm-hmm.
If you get this right, Barbara wins. If you get this wrong, Sparky wins. Jeff Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Porno or children's book, Oozing for My Lord.
We haven't used the Scott Lifeline, and it is
Oozing for My Lord.
It's clearly a religious book.
But if you use Scott, you have to go with his answer.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Oozing for My Lord.
But I haven't got anything wrong yet this turn.
Oozing for My Lord.
So it could be a kid's religious book, but it could also be some sort of bondage thing, and then you're talking about your Lord as in your...
Like maybe, oh, God.
I'm going to say children's book.
Oozing for My Lord is a... Children's book! Hey! Barbara wins. Congratulations. All right.
Did it for you, Barbara.
I gotta remember to steer clear of these children's books.
I think you guys did mediocre.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's about what we were thinking.
12 out of 20.
Yep.
Hey, we got to pass.
You got to pass. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Friday Fail Stories. It is 8:03 on this Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Jeff Burton.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. I refreshed and nothing new. Stalled vehicle 64 eastbound before 270. Right lane closed. Should be cleared right now. Your point forecast, rainy all day. Could be heavy in the morning. High in mid-60s tonight. Mostly cloudy. Low in the mid-30s. It's 68 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
It's time for me to get out of here. I'm going to leave you in here.
Are you leaving already?
Yeah, you're taking over.
Oh, all right.
But I'll be back with you tomorrow from 2 to 6, and I wonder what shape I will find you. I'm really curious.
You know, to tell you the truth, I think you're going to find the room in poorer shape than I'm in.
Guys, go online, 1057thepoint.com/studio cam. I promise this will entertain you.
Yes.
It is decorated in moon fashion in here. People who are texting in think that this isn't going to go over so well in the morning.
No, this is not going to go over well. This is not. I know that this is
the
not.
Men of the morning show like it to be a little bit
very tidy.
Tidy. This is not tidy at all. This is like my environment. I want to like roll around in it.
But
Let's do this.
But hey, for you listening, untidy
so
does not
I could
mean
say
dirty.
to you, $20 can buy a lot. I mean, I know $20 can get you 20 cheeseburgers. It can get you 20 Jumbo Jacks on the dollar menu there.
Yeah.
It can get you a lot. But I mean, for $20,
I'm not going to leave you high and
I can
dry,
get you
but
4 brand new
so
tires.
here you go.
If I could say that to you, you would jump at that chance. Well, I'm not lying when I say that, because $20 down gets you 4 brand new tires at R&R Tire Express. Just $20. 1-833-ROLL now. That's who you need to call. Why wait when you're just $20 away for brand new tires that you actually need on your vehicle? And we're talking big brand names as well, like Nexen, Yokohama, Falcon. And they got those flexible payment plans based on your budget. So whether it be weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, no credit checks and everybody's approved. Plus you got that added value of road hazard protection, roadside assistance, lifetime rotation.
I am Moon, and I'm locked in studio. But I have a lot of friends, right?
happened here. We did not have a party. We had no fun because this is a complete crappy punishment, and I hope no one ever has to deal with it. Now, I say this now in jest because it's fun, but I'm only 12 hours into 48 hours. Honestly, I think I'm going to be a bitchy wreck come 46th, 47th hour. It's gonna be gnarly. But until then, this is my place. My place. The Riz Show, they're just borrowing my space. Donnie, he's just borrowing my space, and Lux is just borrowing my space. This is my space for 48 hours. So hashtag free moon, and hopefully I get out of here soon.
All right,
there it
round
goes.
and round she goes. Jeff, where she stops, nobody
there it
knows.
goes. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. I got.
What's it going to be? Is it going to be nip? Is it going to be?
Go TP Jeff!
No, piercing.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm super disappointed.
Put the needles
Okay,
away. Sorry.
okay, all right, needles away.
Darn it anyway.
He got out of it. He got out of this again.
Darn it anyway.
All right, well, I guess, ink is going to arm right here. This is happening. Jeff is serving out his punishment.
She's actually starting with the TP.
Oh, she is?
Yep. Needle in
Mike
arm
5.
right
All right.
now.
Well, it's really happening.
There it is.
Hey,
Give it
while
tattoo
Jeff
gun.
is being tattooed, should we discuss the next punishment?
I believe so.
That's a great idea.
I believe so.
Jeff, can you have a conversation while this happens?
Absolutely.
Or are you one of those straight facers?
So let's just.
No, I'm good. I
All
forgot
right,
that
let's
I got a
discuss the
microphone.
next punishment because we got to make our real or fake picks
Okay.
All right.
in a couple minutes here. Where are you going? You're part of this too.
Really?
Yes, you are.
You're part of this
Pregnancy ain't
team.
gonna get you out of this one.
Oh no, I don't know if she could. I don't know if she could serve it out. But you are.
You're part of this team, so you have to discuss.
You have to discuss it.
Listen, you have to. You're part of this team. You have to discuss
Okay.
the punishment. But I don't know.
I don't know if you.
Because you are with child, I don't know if you can participate in this punishment.
All right, so
in good conscience.
Can we decide and see?
Nah, I think you're gonna not want to do this. I'm just saying.
Can we let her? Yeah, let her.
First of all,
decide?
this is going to be difficult for everyone. I mean, anyone. This is going to.
All right,
We'll talk
so
it out. You'll
Moon
see.
as the king of cans. The punishment for this new competition, real or fake, will be.
You got to stay in this studio for 48 hours.
That's it.
You don't go anywhere.
You got to stay
48 hours
in
straight.
the studio
The
for
guy with
48
Crohn's
hours.
disease has a question.
Food is brought to you. We'll get to all the questions. Food is brought to you. You do not leave.
Bathroom?
You are stuck in here.
Of course you could go. You
go to the bathroom in
a
plastic
bucket.
bags. Ben, the video guy, will
I
empty them
just had
for
my
you.
colostomy again.
No, of course there's a bathroom right down the hall. That's the only bathroom you can use.
No, unless number 2.
If you're number 2, you can go upstairs.
All All right, raise your hand if you're insured by Tracy Bibb at Allstate Insurance. Oh, Jamie Rivers, Jeff Burton. Oh, my hand's up too. I am fully covered by Tracy Bibb. She's amazing. She's been my agent for a long time. And when I made the switch to Tracy Bibb the first time, she was able to save me a couple $100 a year off my premiums as far as my car insurance goes. And if you're nervous, I don't want to break up with my current agent, she'll do it for you. And she'll do it with pleasure. Tracy's amazing. Got all my policies through her. I got my my cars, and I got the house, and I got the rental property. I got an umbrella insurance policy through her. Also, my life insurance policy. All through Tracy Bibb.
I think when I switched, she actually said, let me do it.
She's a great agent, and I know she's there for the just in case. I know she's got my back, and if something happens, I know I'm covered the right way. You want to be prepared. You want to make sure you have the right coverage. Call Tracy Bibb, the Bibb Agency, 314-352-4494, 314-352-4494, or text the word quote to 65780. And she is, and as you know, Jamie, a huge blues fan.
Yeah, she's incredible.
I don't think I know, maybe Donnie Fandango, but there is no bigger blues fan in this town.
I always feel bad because she says, go Blues, after Brad Thompson does one of her reads.
Tracy Bibb, Allstate Insurance. Are you in good hands?
Guess whose birthday it is? Happy birthday, Riz. It's Adam Farrar, and you're listening to The Rizzuto Show on 105.7. The Point. Spread the candles
We
out.
are taping this. We'll put this on the blog. All right, so Jeff is lying back in a chair, and Steph is filling him up, basically.
She just got the second base. Although we have no
tattoo? Oh, over his tattoo. Will it rip the ink out? So, basically 3 long strips she just put on.
Right. If I start to think.
Yeah, folks, time for your Friday fail story! So, all these people, well, they thought they had the perfect plan, but somewhere along the line, that perfect plan went sideways, and it became an Uber, an Ultra, dare I say it, Mega. Sing if you want. All is one. Here we go.
What was
Failed.
that? You're a professional singer. What was that?
I mean, you've been here before.
I know.
Well, I mean, you left me nowhere.
That was
to...
Jamie was the low side.
I tried to bring the low there, boys.
Yeah, Jamie brought the low. I don't know what you brought.
I don't either.
He brought potato salad. I don't know.
Yeah.
The meaning of the segment.
Your Friday fail story sponsored by
Mort's Royce Jewelry online at ninjabling.com.
So here's a ridiculous dating story for you, and one that has a clear winner. So 2 people in their 20s in China recently got fixed up on a blind date, and the guy offered to pay for dinner. Okay, good, fine. So the woman showed up at the restaurant with 23 of her family members.
Mm-hmm.
She says she wanted to test her date's generosity and see if he'd pay for everyone. And the answer was, hell no. When the bill for $3,000 came, he excused himself and got the hell out of there. He dined and dashed.
Wow.
The woman was stuck paying for the entire bill. So,
Failed.
who's this a fail on?
On her?
Is this a fail on her? Or is this a fail on him going, what the hell did I get set up with?
No, I think he saw the situation and left, and it's a fail on her because she tried to do this, and she wound up literally stuck with the bill.
Yeah, for me, it's a huge fail for her. He's the winner. He got out of there.
He got out of there. Yeah, I guess he is a clear winner. And they've been in touch since, and the guy agreed to pay for his share only.
Sure, yeah, that.
Yeah, I'll pay for those.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a second date. What the hell's he thinking?
We never get to see
what the
how,
hell's she thinking?
We never got to see how generous she is, if you know what I'm saying.
I hate to give this next guy credit, but this seems like a pretty clever theory of how to rip off a store at their self-checkout. I mean, it didn't actually work for him, but it's still clever. So, 37-year-old guy named Bradley went into a Walmart in North Naples, Florida, went in on Sunday, and took about $1,000 worth of items to the self-checkout, including a scooter, a navigation system, and batteries. But he hid a packet of Kool-Aid in his hand. So he pretended to be scanning the big items, but he was really scanning the barcode on the Kool-Aid packet over and over again.
Wow.
And he made everything ring up as 24 cents. So Bradley's total was under $25. But his security guard spotted him and recognized him from when he tried shoplifting stuff from the same store back in August, you dummy. So he called the cops. Bradley arrested as he was leaving.
Fail.
You are smart enough to put this scam together, but dumb enough to do it at the same store.
Again, it's a clever scam. And by all means, very wrong.
Yes.
Very wrong. But you picked the same store, you dope.
It would have probably worked, right?
Don't they have the guy now checking your receipt?
Yeah.
At Walmart?
Not at Walmart.
Yeah, like they give it a quick drive-by. Like, they're not really going
Yeah,
through it.
they
but
look to see how many items you have and how many items are on the receipt. They're not looking at prices.
I just think if you saw a scooter,
I think it could work.
right?
Scott, try it.
Okay.
See what
Guys, we'll call
happens.
it
If he's
field
not here Monday, we know it doesn't
research.
work.
All right, we talked about that new Zoom prank where the kids pretend to get kidnapped during their classes. Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah,
so
see-
they're in with a professor, in the Zoom class, and out of nowhere somebody would come behind the kid and just grab him and drag him out of the room.
And it's very like cliche too. It's like people in dressed in all black with hoodies on and coming in and put a bag over you and running, just like you'd see.
Normally, everyone has a chuckle.
Yeah.
Not this time. An 11th grader at a high school in Maryland was on a Zoom honors modern world history class call when 2 guys appeared in frame, one wearing a black ski mask, waving what looked like a pistol, and the school called the cops. Officers raided the house where they found the masked man was the kid's friend and the pistol was an airsoft gun. So
Failed.
And here's the police dispatch audio.
The principal of Quince Orchard High School received an email from a teacher requesting to check the welfare of a student who was on a Zoom call with two other individuals. One appeared to be waving a gun.
Yep. Wow. Yep. Somebody got detention. Setting fires, small spaces, never seems like a good idea, right? A 38-year-old guy lives in a mobile home in Benton County, Washington, and on Sunday morning, he got upset that a family of raccoons were living under the trailer. And he went to scare them away, but somehow in the process knocked over a lit candle and set his entire trailer on fire.
Failed.
Melted the tires and everything, right?
Could have just moved it out of the way.
I mean, if it's a trailer, could you just go, all right, pull forward 8 feet?
It depends how big. Come on, some of those you need the big old trucks to drive.
Yeah, I think this was inside the trailer, by the way. So, fortunately, nobody was hurt, but the trailer was completely destroyed. And I don't know if the raccoons relocated, but I don't know. If they did, mission accomplished, I guess.
So. The hard way.
Yeah.
It's crazy that anyone drives drunk, but especially this guy, 22-year-old Dayton Weber, driving in Mechanicsville, Maryland this month and crashed his truck at 2 in the morning. He plowed into a cop car, which, okay, driving drunk, plow into a cop car, that's a fail enough. And then he hit a building. Luckily, nobody was hurt. And the fact that he'd been drinking obviously played a big role, but this didn't help either. He had no arms or legs.
Okay. The kid.
I'm assuming his truck had some sort of device that helps him drive, but he will not be doing that anytime soon. He's facing charges for drunk driving, negligent driving, reckless driving, and fleeing the scene of an accident.
Failed.
What, Jeff?
Nope. Sorry, my mic got turned off somehow. Some way. I'm not going to say anything. Nothing at all.
Hey, just so you know, we have a gentleman who works in this office that has no hands and one leg.
That's right.
You ever seen him drive?
Certainly have. I have.
Amazing.
Yeah, very much so. He's really good driver.
Amazing.
Doesn't leave the blinker on.
Nope.
Does not.
This guy just fulfilled his lifelong destiny. Unfortunately, it's kind of a disappointing destiny. 37-year-old guy from Jersey City named Lawrence Crook. And earlier this month, he finally lived up to being named Crook. He was arrested when somebody spotted him stealing a small dumpster from a condo complex.
Who doesn't?
And he was charged with larceny and posted a $300 bond to get out of jail, and less than an hour later arrested for breaking into the fire department headquarters and going through a fireman's stuff. This time charged with burglary.
Anybody think to maybe check him for narcotics or something?
Two more.
Oh, boy.
33-year-old Stephanie Dowdy was behind the wheel of her super sweet Honda Civic in Louisiana, pulled over after cops saw her driving in the middle of the roadway. I'm assuming straddling the center yellow line. So while the officer was approaching the passenger side window, he's hit by a little plastic bag. Oh, that was just Stephanie trying to throw her bag of meth out the window.
No.
Oops, hit the cop with it.
Failed.
What are the odds?
At first, she said, "That's not mine."
That's not mine?
That's why I was getting rid of it. It wasn't mine.
No, not mine. But come on.
I really...
She's been hit with a felony narcotics possession charge and obstruction of justice, and also for driving without a license.
was really hoping to
What
find
about
her.
assaulting an officer?
She
got off easy.
Yeah, I guess she got off easy on that. And finally,
There she is.
nobody. What?
That's her.
Stephanie?
We actually have a picture.
Yeah, that's
her mugshot.
So finally,
follows Jeff on Instagram.
No one was ever going to believe this guy's cover story, but 10 points for creativity. All right, 72-year-old guy named, he's from Baton Rouge, named James Cousins. He recently parked in a lot next to the campus of LSU. And somebody called the cops when they saw him watching female students walk by while joeing in the truck. Okay.
In the privacy of his own truck.
So cops ran his plates, saw he'd been arrested for a similar incident back in 1981, including several that happened in the same parking lot, by the way. So when they accused him of fondling himself, he claimed this is
Huge
This is a huge misunderstanding. I'm just listening to music, air drumming.
I had a drum solo.
It was at that part where the Genesis song. Ba-ba-bum.
He admitted, he was there to watch women, saying it's the, quote, only thing he has left, but he said somebody must have mistaken his air drumming for something else. I don't know.
I just like to sit in my car and watch women and play the air drums.
Yeah. He also claimed he has a heart condition that prevents him from joeing, and nobody believed him. He's facing obscenity charges.
Joeing, but not drumming.
Fail.
Do that.
It's all the same motion, isn't it? You still got a stick in
And
your
look
hand.
up this guy's mugshot, too. It is a mugshot of him.
What's his name again, sir?
I believe James Cousins.
James.
Yeah.
And I hate to profile, but you go, that's about right.
James Cousins.
Baton Rouge.
Bit. Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Masturbating. Yep, he sure was. Come on, computer, let's go. Here we go. It's
Computer mugshot. And
it's just spinning. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
It's just spinning.
Close someone.
Oh, there he is. Yep, that's him right there. Yep.
He looks like a drummer.
I'm guessing he does not know how to drum. I'm just guessing.
And am I right?
Yeah.
That's
him.
That's him.
Yeah.
Guy follows Jeff, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Followers in common, Jeff Burton. What?
One mutual friend. It's me and the drummer from Def Leppard for some reason.
All right, up after the break, King Scott's got your headline goo. Jamie Rivers has your sports. And I got your headline hoosh. It is 8:23 on this Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic.
Stop air drumming.
I wasn't.
Go.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Incident. It says incident. Missouri 141 northbound past Marshall Road. The right shoulder is affected on that one. Everything else is good. Point forecast, rain all day. Could be heavy in the morning. High mid-60s tonight. Mostly cloudy, low in the mid-30s. 68 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
On one, but that's just me. Okay.
All right, Riz, so I've actually got 15 here, but I figured we'd do an example or two. So here's a perfect example. Okay. True or false? Sex can make a man's penis shrink. True or false?
I'm going to say anything possibly could, so true.
One right. Doesn't count, though.
That'd be it.
Dang it.
Okay, let's play for real.
All right.
Let's play for Jeff, you going to keep score?
Yeah, sure, man. You want me to keep track of the ones he gets right?
How much?
Should I get a lifeline?
Yeah,
You
he gets wrong.
Moon's your life. You got one lifeline from Moon.
Oh, boy.
You still read Cosmopolitan? This better be good. All right.
Here we go.
Only the cover.
Okay.
Scott.
Driving in and my amazing, beautiful, gorgeous Webster Groves, my Crosstrek from Webster Groves Subaru is just a pleasure every single morning. And another foggy morning. This week has been foggy and rainy, and I feel fairly safe because 5-star safety rating from the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration on my Crosstrek, and so many of the Subarus over there at Webster Groves Subaru, safest cars on the road, and they're keeping you safe. You know, they're doing the smart thing. They're wiping everything down. Safety protocols, social distancing. And again, if you're still not comfortable going into this beautiful, beautiful dealership in Webster Groves, they will take a beautiful Subaru to your beautiful house, let you drive it, do the paperwork when you fall in love. If you have one that needs to be worked on, they'll come get it, fix it, and bring it back for you. But with the snow and the sleet and all that stuff coming, I do feel very, very safe behind the wheel of my Subaru, my Crosstrek from Webster Groves Subaru. All kinds of amazing deals. 0% financing on select Subaru models. It's good until the end of the month, so get on this right now. Go to WebsterGrovesSubaru.com, go in and see the dealership, have them come to you. Either way, you'll find out why they've become the #1 Subaru dealer in St. Louis and the state based on 2019 calendar year Subaru sales.
What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? I told you to get out of here!
Paparazzi, get out of here.
Before you are two men who are about to embark on a great adventure. A great journey across the land. It will be hot. Their legs will get tired. They will want to quit, but no. These two warriors aren't quitters.
Plus, if they quit, they know they will be endlessly mocked. On May 14th, 1802, a man named Lewis and a man named Clark started walking west from St. Louis into the unknown. Today, Tony Patrico and Jeff Burton, you walk in their footsteps. One day, our great-grandchildren will tell the story of Tony and Jeff and how on June 15th, 2018, they too left St. Louis and walked west, but didn't go as far as Lewis and Clark. And with these words, I send you on your way. Good luck and Godspeed. Let your journey begin now. See you at the finish line.
From the get-go, people immediately, started to give me trouble, saying, we know your past, we know you're going to give up, we know you're not going to make it. A lot of people immediately hit up social media and said, this is a waste of a punishment because there's no way you're going to complete the whole thing. That's the GPS. That's not a good start, guys. That's not a good start.
When I knew I had to do it, I was okay with it because I like to run, I like to walk, I like to hike, all that stuff, and it was another challenge, that sort of thing. You know who I was concerned for? A guy named Tony Patrico.
This is, even though I'm on this weight loss journey and I've dropped almost over 100 pounds, this is nothing that I was ready to do. This is nothing that I wanted to do. This is still nothing that I ever want to do again. But immediately, I hear the results and know that it's myself and Jeff Burton walking, and instantly I start thinking of ways that I can get out of it.
Hey, we all agreed to this, that we walk from point A to point B. Turns out it was downtown, our building currently, to our new building, which turned out to be almost 16 miles.
Fire and ice. Fire and ice. That's what I want in my sex, is fire and ice.
My first thought was, man, I really wanted to, like I said, challenge myself and see how fast I can do it, because I've done a couple of half marathons, so this would be a couple miles more than that, and I really wanted to see what I could do. But then the idea was, hey, let's stick together, because it's better for everything, meeting all the Team Riz and all the Riz Show listeners and everything together, as opposed to, oh yeah, he's back there, he's up there, that sort of thing. But really, honestly, what went through my mind was, what the hell are Tony and I going to talk about for 7 hours?
I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna curse. It's the motherfucking trolley. It's incredible the amount of support that we got from listeners. I think we got support from people that didn't even know what we were doing. Listeners and their friends and family, people that didn't listen.
People were taking time out of their day to come up to us and say, here, I brought you, Tony, I brought you this sugar-free Gatorade. Jeff, here's a water. You guys want some bananas? It was crazy, even at that point, just a couple of miles in.
Big, huge, giant trucks are honking at us going, you got this, man, let's go. And then 6 hours later, when they're saying that, I wanted to jump through the truck and strangle them. However, still amazing to see the amount of support at the beginning and throughout the whole entire walk all the way to the end.
Hey! All right, be honest. How does your carpet look? How does your carpet smell? You got stains all over the place. You got people spilling stuff. You got the dog making a mess. You're still assessing the summer damage when it comes to your carpets. And you may have a carpet disaster. And some people, here's what they do. They would hire the deal of the day carpet cleaner to save a little money. But trust shouldn't come that easy. Think about it. There's no licensing required to be a quote-unquote professional carpet cleaner. Do you know what they're putting in your carpet? Have you Googled the company? I want you to call Zero Res. Call Zero Res because you know they're safe, you know they're effective, and they use their patent-empowered water that leaves your home cleaner longer. And they have a 4.9 rating on Google with over 2,700 reviews. And you got the Zero Res Gotta Love It guarantee. Makes it easy to get what you pay for. So call Zero Res. You mentioned the Riz Show. Get 3 rooms pre-treated and cleaned and sanitized, starting at just $129. And don't forget about Dirt and Dander's favorite hiding spot, your air ducts. This month, take $50 off your air duct cleaning when you call Zero Res. So call 314-474-2020. That's 314-474-2020, or book online anytime and get that ratio special at ZeroResSTLewis.com. Spell backward or forward, spell the same at Zero Res.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and
This is not good.
all right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh God.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, left cheek. 1, 2. Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a bitch! That was crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey!
Was that 3? That was 4? All right.
That was
Rizzuto Show on 105.7. Happy birthday, Riz!
Thanks, kids. All right, welcome back. We got your real or fake results coming up. Jamie's got your sports. I got a good headline Who story for you today, but first, Scott, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Do it.
What's going on in the news today?
Oh, today! Oh, Moon's not here. I thought you were going to pick me up there, Jeff.
I did. I was waiting for the point or the look or something.
No.
I didn't know what to do.
We're supposed to communicate without talking.
We can do it again if you want. You want to try it
Working together so long. All right, Scott, headline Goo.
The original puppets from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer are up for auction, except for Hermie the Elf, who went on to star as Joe Dirt.
Doesn't he look like David Spade?
Yeah, very much so.
Remember the elf?
Miley Cyrus is recording an album of Metallica covers, and if you'd like to hear a preview, well, please call me and let me know what it's like to have awful taste in everything.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Right. Kourtney Kardashian was photographed in a Vote Kanye hat, and who would ever want to be associated with that fool? Please put an end to this, Kanye. Christopher Cross has seen his music sales jump about 1,000% after his battle with COVID-19. And in totally unrelated news, Michael McDonald was spotted at a nursing home asking all the residents to breathe on him. There will be no Santa at Macy's in New York City this year, so the next time you brag about your job security, just remember that Santa got laid off during the holidays.
Rough year.
The short-form streaming service Quibi is shutting down. On the bright side, the name is now for grabs for the next Jenner baby. Cottonelle recalled flushable wipes due to possible bacterial infection, and the risk is small, but as Cottonelle knows, it pays to be anal.
I didn't
Scientists say some animals have a penis shaped like an ice cream scoop, and are the ones that only date women who work at Baskin-Robbins.
That's the oddest way to say penis. Say it again.
Penis?
Penis.
COVID-19 can survive 28 days on surfaces, and that changes to 2 minutes if that surface is in downtown Chicago.
A lot of crime.
And finally, last night we had the Eagles versus the Giants on Thursday Night Football, and President Trump and Joe Biden in their final debate. So who is the big winner? Netflix. All right, may the goo be with you.
Boy, getting a little political there, huh, Scott?
Maybe we should use a dumb button on you.
Risky move for a Friday, huh?
Edgy.
You'll get him Monday, man. Probably not.
So Jamie's got your sports here in a second. And listen, thanks to the coronavirus, the MLB season was shortened from 162 games to just 60. So a survey asked people, and they asked about 9,300 people, is the World Series winner legitimate? Is the World Series winner legitimate, being that this is a shortened season? What do you think, Jamie?
Yeah, I do. I think the circumstances that they had to play under, especially if we just isolated to the Cardinals, was it 53 games in 44 days or something like that? It was craziness. So these guys having to battle through all that, I think it absolutely legitimizes the title. Whoever wins it, it hasn't been easy.
No.
Well, 27% said yes. 18% said no, it should not count as much as in regular years. 3% said this year's champion should count more. Mm-hmm. And 10% said, I don't know.
That's an option.
10% said I can't even.
Yeah, I think just the fact that you can get to the World Series and be able to play like the Dodgers are playing right now in Tampa Bay. I mean, it's one of the greatest World Series in history.
Well, and just so you know, the survey didn't limit itself to just baseball fans. That's why those numbers are kind of low. 42% abstained because they don't follow baseball.
Wouldn't you just throw out an answer, though?
Yeah,
Somebody asked you,
yeah,
just
no.
throw it out.
I don't follow baseball.
I hate that. I don't know.
I declined to comment.
To me, I don't think you really need to think about this too much because everybody's going to know when you see any stats from any professional sport or college sport, whatever, in 2020. Everybody's going to know it's the COVID season.
Hey, listen, but if we're talking
if
we're talking about baseball purists here that are voting, you know, the 27% that said, I'm sorry, the 18% that said this is not legitimate. What about the Astros? Their World Series still counts, and we know they cheated.
Yeah.
It's a very good point, Riz. Well
Thank
played.
you.
I think some people...
That is, by the way, that is a...
That's a hot take.
It really is. I think it's tougher because of the situation. I really do. I think it's probably tougher to play not in front of fans. You know,
And they had like what,
it's
2
tough-
months off or something.
Yeah, and it's also tougher to play with all the restrictions that they've
It's
had
also
too.
even. Everybody's got equal. Everybody's even.
Yeah.
Nobody's got any
equal
kind of
footing.
an advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And to your point about the Cardinals, they went through it like a couple other teams, self-inflicted or not, went through a lot of virus.
Yeah, them in Miami,
positives.
and both made it to the postseason, which is insane.
Yeah.
All right, so I think it's legit.
I do too.
I would give it that. Yeah.
All right, here's Jamie with sports. Jamie Rivers. Here we go.
All right, last night, Thursday night football was a battle to see the best of the worst. Philadelphia Eagles with a big come-from-behind win, 22-21. Daniel Jones for the Giants throwing 20 of 30 for 187 yards. Carson Wentz went 25 of 43 for 359 yards. The NFC East Division will now be known as the poo-poo division moving forward. Gentlemen, who did you have in this game?
I had the Eagles.
I had the Eagles.
Now I'm in two pools here, and so the one pool is just a straight up pick, which is this one. The other one is against the spread. I picked the Giants for that one and got the win because it was what, 3.5?
Yes, they covered.
3.5.
That was great. I too picked.
They did not cover. The Eagles did not cover.
The Eagles did not cover.
The Eagles did not cover.
Evil Eagles did not cover. But I picked Eagles fly as well last night.
Do you know how the other guys picked?
I do not have that intel on me today, and I've been told not to disclose that even if I did.
Why? It doesn't matter. The game's over already.
Guys, what do you want to tell you?
So
You know?
Jamie is on Team Fastlane, who is, when it comes to football picks, the enemy. And by the way, we are up 5-1. Last week, thank God, Jamie did not make his picks.
Okay, let's get into that for a second. So you log into your computer and you do the whole thing. And the way I do it on Thursdays, we have Ben Heisler come on. He's like a fantasy football guy, and I wait for him because there's usually a couple of picks where I'm like, it times out on you. I did not know that.
Oh, that's not my fault.
It's not your fault. It is not. It's my own fault.
You know what I do? I print out a receipt.
Oh, God. Here we go. This is like my
If
dad.
you're watching the webcams,
Oh, trust me, it's like
if you're watching the webcams, I printed myself a receipt. There it is. So I know I made my picks.
Whatever.
By the way, during that Giants-Eagles game last night, they're calling it the sports blooper of the year.
Oh, yes.
When Daniel Jones, who was is the quarterback of the Giants, I mean, they were 88 yards away from their end zone, and Daniel Jones broke free for a huge run. He had no one near him.
Did you see the Eagles' defense on that one? Neither did anybody else.
Nobody was near him. Total daylight, and he fell down.
From the 12, Jones keeps, gets a block, takes off, and he is gone. Trying to stay upright, and he trips. Absolutely all alone, and he trips. Going to the end zone and ends up carrying it as it is for 80. But a walk-in touchdown, and he tripped himself.
This is the only way he doesn't score. That old turf monster got him right about there.
Yeah, the old turf monster.
The old turf monster, yeah, that got him. It stings for sure. You know what else stings, boys? Being the Las Vegas Raiders and losing 5 offensive linemen to the COVID list before they line up against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who also just happen to have one of the NFL's best defenses. This should be interesting to see how it
good thing
unfolds.
I picked the Bucks.
I picked the Bucks as well. Yes. Gentlemen, Antonio Brown, back in the news. Guess his 8-game suspension is now over, and he has said he's been contacted by several NFL teams already. The Seattle Seahawks appear to be the front runner at this point. Russell Wilson was quoted as saying, "This is a great place for Antonio to grow as a man." My question to you guys: would you sign Antonio Brown if you're a team that would be competitive this year?
How bad do the Seahawks need a wide receiver?
It could be the difference maker in that.
And how long would it take Antonio Brown to get kind of caught up and into
2 weeks
into rhythm with the team?
2 weeks to be able to play, probably.
2 weeks, so you have how many more weeks in the season after that?
I think 6.
6 after that. So does he make it through the rest of the season without something happening again?
Pete Carroll is a pretty good coach and a good player coach.
You know what?
He likes little projects like that. He's had Marshawn Lynch, who's no walk in the park
Skittles
either.
Lynch.
Yeah.
I'd roll the dice.
Yeah.
I'd roll the dice.
Yeah.
Would you, Jamie?
I would roll the dice, absolutely. But I'd have the contract structured properly to where if this guy just flies off the radar, you're gone. And no money to you. Like, you're done.
He is a loose cannon.
Loose cannon. All right, boys. Major League Baseball, we had no games last night. World Series is tied currently at 1-1. Game 3 tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Dodgers are going with Walker Buehler, and the Rays will be going Charlie Morton. One of the biggest stories of the year so far for this year's World Series has been Randy Arozarena, which that name obviously is familiar to people here in St. Louis. Well, guess what, boys? He's not just terrorizing the opposing pitchers, but now he's got his own song.
There's a guy who hits his name Randy Arozarena. Every time he takes a swing, it is a thing. It's Cosa Buena. Running around the bases, he's as fast as a hyena. Arozarena. Aye.
Now try to get that out of your head for the rest of the day. Try.
Who was that?
Just try. That was Jeff Passan. Posted that on Twitter. And so my question to you guys right now is, does this mean that Randy Arozarena has officially made it?
Because somebody's got a song about him?
Because he's got a song out there.
I think him getting the NLCS
ALCS
MVP as a rookie, I think that means.
You think that's better than the song?
That means he made it.
And tying Derek Jeter for the rookies with the most hits in postseason.
You don't speak ill of Derek Jeter, ever.
Do not.
Nobody ties Derek Jeter for any
Jeter. Nobody talks at Jeter. All right, you know what else? Oh, other awards handed out, the National League Gold Gloves. And Cardinals have a few people that were nominated. At first base, Paul Goldschmidt is nominated.
Goldie, huh?
Well done. Goldie. Yeah. The Big Fundy is his nickname. The Big Fundamental. Yep, must be good, I guess. Second baseman Colton Wong also nominated. And this one here, surprise one, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Hey. Boy, they're making a big deal out of Yadier Molina not being
That's what I was going to say. Did you guys notice there was a name missing there?
Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina, no love at all. And Yadi called him out and said that it's because he has 9 Gold Gloves and Johnny Bench has 10. And he says it's a conspiracy that Major League Baseball doesn't want him to have as many Gold Gloves as Johnny Bench.
Get the f*** out of here.
I agree with you, Yadi, 100%.
Wow.
I do. Come on.
You think that? You think it's a conspiracy to keep...
I don't know if it's a conspiracy, but what I do think is that he deserved a Gold Glove.
Yeah.
If you look
plays
at
more
his
games
stats,
than
he's in
any
the
other-
top 3 in every single category.
Yeah, and he plays more games than any other catcher in the bigs.
I agree that he deserves to be nominated at least.
Yeah.
But
It's
a conspiracy because Johnny Bench has more than him?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, they gave it to Posey a couple years ago instead of Molina, and Molina smoked him that year on everything, and Posey still got it.
Well, my suggestion is let's get Yachty and Rob Manfred into the UFC cage.
Yeah.
Speaking of UFC, gentlemen, UFC 254 is Saturday night, and it will be held on Fight Island. Jeff, exciting, isn't it?
Yes, very
Outside
exciting.
of Abu Dhabi?
Huge fan.
Yes. The main event features Khabib Nurmagomedov against Justin Gaethje. This is going to be the first fight for Khabib since the passing of his dad, who's also his coach and trainer and obviously mentor. This is classic stand-up versus wrestling ground game. Now, the stand-up is Justin Gaethje. He's the guy who, after last fight, said he was willing to die in the octagon to win. And then, obviously, with Khabib, he's got a well-rounded ground game, and he's almost impossible to beat. In fact, he's undefeated so far in his UFC career.
He must be big because I recognize that name. I don't remember the other
He was the guy who fought Conor McGregor.
Okay,
Now,
that's how
if
I know that.
Gaethje is going to win this, gentlemen, he needs to turn this into a bar fight, literally. Muay Thai, dirty boxing, elbows, knees. He's got to try and get Khabib to engage that way.
I love the UFC. I am a fan.
I was going to ask you guys, are you guys UFC fans?
I wish I watched more fights. I do watch the big ones.
Yeah.
I've had people over for McGregor fights.
Yeah,
to my house.
McGregor fight. It's a couple of them, yeah.
I wish I watched more. I wish I was more into it. If I would watch this fight. Now that you remind me, maybe I will watch this fight.
Yeah, I've watched a couple at Riz's house, and basically it's because he pays for it, and I just bring a covered dish, so it's
really
cheaper
good.
that way.
Now, who's your favorite fighter to watch? Do you have one?
McGregor.
Yeah,
McGregor?
yeah.
Yeah, I would say so, too.
Ewan McGregor, not Connor.
Yes.
Ewan McGregor is excellent, too, by the way. All right, finally, the NHL, gentlemen. Everybody's excited for the St. Louis Blues, Minnesota Wild, January 1st, Winter Classic, right?
Yeah, let's go. We're getting the RV.
No, not so.
The RV.
2021 Winter Classic has been postponed. Rumor has it that it'll be played in 2022. So hopefully that game happens. It won't be this year. Also, Vince Dunn has yet to accept his qualifying offer from the Blues and remains the only unsigned player on the Blues roster. And the big question right now, gentlemen, is St. Louis Blues are in need of a new captain. Who do you think you guys would be the best fit as a Blues new captain?
And you put it on my head the last time you were on the show talking about it's not a shoo-in for, what's his name? O'Reilly.
Yeah.
That it could be...
Could be Shen.
Could be our buddy Shen.
Yeah.
There's been talk of Colton Parayko, giving him. Now, Tarasenko is obviously in the discussion. I don't see that one happening. He's a great guy and a great competitor.
Everybody thinks it's a foregone conclusion that it's going to be O'Reilly.
Yeah, and exactly. Jeremy Rutherford had a great piece from The Athletic. JR comes on down there, 101 ESPN, Rivs and BK. Anyways, he has a piece right up right now on whether or not Ryan O'Reilly is a slam dunk to be the next captain of the Blues. And he has some very compelling arguments for certain players. So if you have a chance to peruse the interwebs,
what does he
check it out. He's talking about Tarasenko, and he talks about Braden Shen as well. That was my dark horse to get in there because he's a gritty guy. He plays with a lot of emotion. He's got 7 years left on his deal.
That's the big point.
And the O'Reilly thing that sticks with me, guys, is he only has 3 years left on his deal. And after we watched what happened with Petro here, and right now O'Reilly has one of those contracts that Army won't give out. It's heavy signing bonus and a no-movement clause. So if Ryan O'Reilly was to re-up with the Blues, why would he not include those in his deal? Now, Doug Armstrong has said for the right player he would make that exception. He didn't quite give that full exception to Alex Pietrangelo. Maybe by the time this rolls around, Ryan O'Reilly fits the mold, and he would get that. But I think there's question marks there.
When do they make this announcement? When do we find out?
That's a team's decision. I imagine they'll wait a little while. They'll want to have the guys get back in town. I'm sure Craig Berube will want to talk to other players, staff, and kind of go from there.
When does the season start up again?
They haven't said yet.
It's to what I'm told these days, it's fluid situation, Chris. And
floating date.
Yeah, January 1st was supposed to be, and they were going to use the Winter Classic as their launching for the next season. But now I'm being told that it could be February 1st, could be mid-February. They're just looking to hopefully have the fans back in the stands, certain portion, because the NHL, as we know, it's one of the major sports, but it's the lowest revenue-driving major sport. So they really need the crowds.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Jamie Rivers with sports, sponsored by Jeff.
Sponsored by Amco Ranger, protecting people and property from pests since 1965.
All right, so just real quick, you have your football picks in front of you?
No, but I can pull them up.
Should print them out, really.
You stop it.
Well, just off the top of your head.
Yes.
Cowboys, Washington.
I have the Cowboys.
Yep,
Cowboys.
I got Washington.
What's wrong with you?
Wow.
I got Washington. I may change that.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Bills, Jets.
Bills.
Panthers, Saints. Packers, Texans.
Packers.
Browns, Bengals.
Browns.
Not confidently, but
Lions, Falcons.
Falcons.
Lions.
Oh, boy.
What?
Repick.
No, you can't do that.
Here's another one. You could do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Sure you can.
Steelers-Titans.
I went Steelers.
I went Titans.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
I understand that, though. Same record, and they're at home. But I would go with the more talented quarterback. Yeah, or experience.
Yeah, but Tannehill's been crushing it this year.
He has.
Seahawks, Cardinals.
Seahawks.
Niners, Patriots.
49ers.
Patriots.
Whoa.
Oh,
Chiefs, Broncos.
Chiefs.
Jaguars, Chargers.
Chargers.
Never, ever the Jaguars.
Nope, never again.
Never. That's it.
Never.
Okay.
They burned me so many times.
Buccaneers, Raiders.
Buccaneers.
Remember, the Raiders got 5 guys out from the offensive line.
And the Monday night game is the Bears and the Rams.
Right now, I have the Rams.
I, too, have the Rams.
I have the Rams, too.
Yep. Got the Rams.
All right, make sure you make your picks, 1057thepoint.com/picks, and hopefully by Monday we'll be announcing that we're 6-1 all season against the Fast Lane.
5-2.
Oh, we'll see. All right, Jeff.
Brought to you by Morch Rush Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show.
And we go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a guy named Brandon Hembry met a woman on a dating app this week, and they went out on Wednesday night. First dates can always be awkward, right?
Uh-huh.
But as they're driving, a cop tried to pull him over, and then Brandon sped off. So the first date turned into a high-speed chase, which only ended after Brendan, blew through some stop signs and decided to finally pull over. Turns out he had an outstanding warrant for 5 traffic and drug cases. And now he's facing more charges, including eluding and obstructing an officer. And the cops let his date go, so she says she didn't know he was wanted, and I'm assuming there's not going to be a second date.
And she said, call me.
Mm-hmm. I'll wait for you. So listen, if you get into a high-speed chase on a first date, you are today's headline Hoosh. All right, we got some of your emails after the break. It is 8:54 on this Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the HomelandExpert.com. That incident at 141 northbound past Marshall Road still says that there's something going on in the right shoulder. Should be gone in about the next 10 minutes. Your point forecast, rain all day. Could be heavy in the morning. High mid-60s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low in the mid-30s. 68 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Hi, I'm Riz from the radio, and I've been playing guitar for about 10 months now, and that means I'm ready to teach you how to play guitar too. Are you ready to learn some fine licks? Well, I want you to take classes at the Rizzuto of Fine Music. In no time, I can get you playing like this.
If I told you that I could get you a freshly made calzone that had mozzarella, hot salami, pepperoni, rosemary, basil, veggies, provolone, and it had a balsamic ranch dipping sauce on the side, would you be okay with that? Well, good news is that you have the opportunity to get that for yourself by going to Sauce on the Side. All you have to do is go to one of the locations, downtown, Clayton, The Grove, Chesterfield, Twin Oaks, or Wentzville. And if you don't want to go to the locations, have them deliver if they're in your area. Or order it to go. Have it curbside ready. Just go online, sauceontheside.com. You can place your order right there.
Did not take classes.
You get some of the appetizers, the desserts, the salads, or one of their everyday specials. If you want that down for Lazone, you have to get it by the end of October. It's one of their monthly specials. But if you want to talk about freshness of ingredients, they're making the dough for your calzone right now. That's how this works at Sauce on the Side. These are dudes that love food. I mean, honestly, they love food, they love doing things right, and they know how to do calzones. So again, go to any of the locations, downtown Clayton, The Grove, Chesterfield, Twin Oaks, or Wentzville, or just go online and place your order there, sauceontheside.com.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Coming in all right? Everything sound good?
Sounds so good so far.
Jeff, you're on mic 3.
Yes.
Want to do a little sound check while we're on the air here?
Okay.
This is coming in a little hot.
That's a little hot.
A little hot. You all right?
Yeah, I feel good, man.
You sound so fresh.
You good, King Scott?
Yeah, sounds beautiful.
Oh, I feel like there's a lot of people in here.
There is.
Oh, there is.
There is.
Guys, thanks for coming down. I know a new Metrolink station opens today, so that's why everybody's in here.
That's why everybody's a little test run. Yeah.
What is it, at the Cortex building today?
That's it, man. That's it.
All right, that's why everybody's here.
Nothing else going on, really.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, today is our first day at City Place in Shreveport.
Hey, look at us over here. We are fancy.
Here we are. Right here. To my left is a window.
Yeah.
To my left is Tony Patrico.
Yeah, hi.
And I see Jeff over here and Moon and
Energy
King
up.
Scott and all the bosses and engineers. Thank you guys so much. This is wonderful.
Yeah, you guys have worked crazy hard the past few
Honestly,
few
this
weeks,
is-
months. It's amazing to see it actually here. We're here.
I know Jeff tested out the bathroom first thing this morning.
Yeah, dude, I am telling you, plush. Plush. The handicrapper is its own room. Its own room.
You could fit our old studio into one of the stalls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
For sure.
And we're talking floor to ceiling door too.
Actually, I
mean,
may
you
just
could
move
wreck it.
into there. I may move out of the office.
We
just
walk
into there.
Jeff walks in after using the restroom and he goes, "Tone, you're gonna love the bathroom
Yeah.
situation." He
I
goes,
literally walked in and audibly I went when I saw it. I did because it's its own room. The handicrapper is.
Oh, all of them are.
So
and did you
excited.
notice? I know this may not be a big deal to you guys. Did you notice that the door doesn't make noise when it opens?
I didn't.
So you could be like a ninja.
No. Well, I came out and somebody was washing his hands. I went, "Oh my goodness, somebody was in here." How cool is that?
Did you use the parallel bars to mount?
Got a little workout in.
Like in the handicap stall, you know, they got the bars on the side.
"Oh yeah,
I like to.
There's judges.
I like a little
is
flare
ripped
on the
right now.
dismount.
Oh, sure. If you don't stick it, though, you're in trouble.
Did you leave an apology note?
I've already sent flowers to Bernie Miklasz, so.
Everybody's been so nice.
Everybody's been great, man. It's
And
been fantastic.
We've talked to most of the morning shows already.
Yeah.
And we got breakfast for everybody. King Scott, did you?
I haven't got. You want me to go do it now?
Oh yeah, go.
All right.
I want you to go to every radio station
While
up and
on
down-
air.
up and down this hallway,
Alrighty,
and say,
perfect.
"Hey, breakfast courtesy of the Riz Show."
Alrighty.
Thanks for having us, and then report back on what everybody says.
He's doing it on Facebook Live, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
on
keep
Facebook
it going.
Live.
Yeah,
That's good.
Remember that whole thing about how long till they hate us?
Why? This is
this is an olive branch,
this
right?
is- hey,
I mean,
thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, that's exactly
Thanks
what
for
I was
having
talking
us. We're going to be here for a little while.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully. This is we break bread.
That's it. All right. That's how friendships are formed, by eating breakfast.
hey, now that we've gotten the initial
Just take
welcome,
your shirt
Been
off.
kind of bouncing around in that house a lot, if not 24/7, since what, March-ish, something like that. How's the granite? How's the countertops? How's the marble, the quartz, that sort of thing? If you have a project, especially if it's custom fabrication, Granite Heroes, GraniteHeroesSTL.com. I cannot emphasize enough how amazing these people are. Rick and his team, in and out of the house once they come in to measure, very, very quickly, and a quickest turnaround in the industry. And which is amazing because everything is custom to your job. There's no prefab whatsoever. They measure and cut for your project and yours alone. And their customer service is just amazing. 100% of their growth to date has been a referral basis. So in other words, mouth to mouth. Hey, man, guess what? Mouth to mouth, is that right? Yeah, mouth to mouth. Yeah, I think it is. Spread by mouth. Either way, latest technology used to measure and fabricate the jobs there. Rick and his team is amazing. I was going down a rabbit hole there for a second, not really sure. Handle all the projects, no matter what size it is. They're just doing a little vanity top for me, but if you want the entire house done, do it right the first time. As a matter of fact, kitchen dreams are their specialty. Make your dream kitchen a reality. 636-393-0000, GraniteHeroesSTL.com.
All right.
there it goes.
Round and round she goes. Jeff, where she stops, nobody
there it
knows.
goes. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. I got.
What's it going to be? Is it going to be nip?
Oh,
Is it going to be...
Go TP Tat!
Piercing.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm super disappointed.
Okay, okay. All right. Needles away.
Darn it anyway.
He got out of it. He got out of this again.
Hey, folks, Chris Kerber here. You're listening to The Riz Show, and, well, I guess we have to do this because they asked me to. Happy birthday, Riz.
Boy, how embarrassing is this? Somebody's unearthed a 2011 video that shows a drunk guy screaming Bohemian Rhapsody from the back of his arresting officer's patrol car.
Oh.
I like the move. I respect it.
This guy, it's a very smash Canadian guy named Robert Wilkinson. He's thrown to the back of the cruiser, and he spends over 5 minutes screaming the song. He even called out the arresting police department by changing the song's final lyrics to "Nothing really matters, even the RCMP." Here we go.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, we do the Fandango. Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. They, Galileo, Figaro, Montefico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from his monstrosity.
I'm glad. I'm sure he's glad this came back around again.
Impressive that he got all the words.
Bobby, bring it home.
Because nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. No, nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Even the RCMP.
Good. I thought if he would have put a little bit of his personal touch, not just at the end, but where it's scaramouche, he should have said cat or moose.
Is that a Canadian thing?
A moose, right?
Oh, yeah, cat or moose.
Oh, that's the first one.
That was a whiff.
Congrats.
Listen, obviously
That was a whiff.
It was
Scott, was that a whiff?
Oh, he's not the one.
No, that was a home run.
No, he is. Right now, he is.
He obviously had some Freddie Mercury-style flair to him, I'm going to say.
Stage presence.
And because he later showed up for his court appearance in sunglasses, a Viking helmet, and a NASA shirt that read, "I need my space," he was fined $1,400 and received a 1-year license suspension.
So Canada.
And that is so true. That's what he actually showed up to court in.
So
a Viking helmet, sunglasses, and a NASA shirt that read, "I need my space." What a wonderful shirt that is.
That is. If you're going to go, you might as well go big, right? I need my space.
All right, let's get to some of your emails. RizShow@1057thepoint.com.
Emails brought to you by Exergen, twice daily thermometer. Stay safe with Exergen. Catching up on the show and the podcast, listen to the part where you old fogies.
That's us.
We're complaining about the youth of today not getting up and getting their friends together to play, hang, etc.
Okay, so yesterday I brought up the point where, my son wants to hang out with one of his other buddies. I'm like, go knock on the door. Like, they don't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's either, hey, Ma, can you text somebody? Or everybody's got, my phone, my kids are the last holdouts as far as not having phones in the neighborhood.
Mm. They still don't have them?
No.
What are the ages again?
11 and 9.
Okay.
You need a couple
I'm getting
bucks,
the point
right?
with the 11-year-old.
Yeah, that's close now.
All his friends have phones.
Yeah.
Which is the best. That's the best thing to bring to the table for the parent. Well, everybody else has got one. Either that or what happens if this happens and I can't get a hold of you?
They're starting to tease me because I'm the only one who doesn't have one.
Yeah. You know what I say? Tough noogies.
Okay.
So
That's right out of the parenting handbook, isn't it? Tough noogies.
If
I think we had that book earlier.
If I tell my kids, like, go knock on the door, they look at me like I'm like, you're telling me to do what?
Yeah.
What?
And our emailer says, I do agree it's changed quite a bit, but haven't we taught them that? Imagine being a Riz kid and thinking, should I text or call my friend to see if they can play or show up unannounced and ring the doorbell? You got to be kidding me. When trying to nap, think about how weird it would be to have somebody actually knock on your door or ring the doorbell unannounced.
Two things here. Number one, during my nap time, which is a sacred time, usually the kids are in school. So there wouldn't be any of that as it is. Number two, the kids in the neighborhood do knock on our door. And that's why I have the ring doorbell, because I could see who's there.
And also during nap time, you raise the thing on the moat so nobody can get it.
Yes. Yes.
The drawbridge comes up and nobody
The
can.
crocodiles don't eat.
And the dogs are released into the yard.
The crocodiles don't eat till after 3.
Right.
They're real hungry if anybody gets close. Before then.
I don't know, man.
It
I'm
is
just
true.
going to text them.
It is true. I guess nowadays when somebody does knock on the door, you go, oh, my God, who is that?
Yeah, absolutely. Or it's the UPS or the Amazon guy just dropping something off and then walking.
Police.
Yeah.
Or the police, yeah.
So, I get your point, but go knock on the door. Yeah. Next.
This person's talking about how we have said, during Crap on Celebrities about all of the, especially guys who spent the most time on screen naked or at least shirtless, that sort of thing. And this is a great point. Nowhere on the guy list did we see Danny Trejo. And I don't think he owns a shirt.
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Or at least a full shirt.
Yeah, or at least a full shirt. So great point. Why is he not on the list?
Otherwise known as Machete.
Yeah,
Danny
Machete.
Trejo.
Yeah.
What is his documentary called? I watched it.
Inmate Zero.
Inmate something.
Inmate
One?
Zero.
No, it's not Inmate Zero.
I think it is. Maybe it's Inmate One.
Damn.
Adam Scorgi, who came in. Remember Ice Guardians?
Yes.
Kelly
Yeah.
Chase, all
Yeah.
that. Adam Scorgi was the one who helped make that movie with him.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, inmate number one.
Inmate number one.
Okay, so I was one off, Scott.
Inmate number one. It is terrific. And what a story he's got. Have you seen it?
I have not
It's
seen it
really
yet.
good.
Yeah, and it's literally he was going down the wrong path and he played an inmate in a movie and then went, hey, I want to do this with my life, right?
He was in prison. I mean, he did time.
He actually did time, and when he came out, then he got all these typecast type things or whatever.
And that's why he's very, very generous to help other people.
Very
because-
generous in the
yeah.
community. He goes around and does all these speeches and helps out a lot of kids. And
He's got like a successful taco chain
Yep.
too.
Yeah, he sure does.
Trejo's Tacos.
yeah, which he's got a little thing up at the amphitheater. Up at the amphitheater here at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater.
Oh,
It's
the
got
place
a-
where there's concerts and stuff.
There used to be
way
concerts
back in the
there,
day.
yeah.
Yeah,
Back in the
remember
day.
that.
But yeah, it's an amazing story and a really good documentary.
Yeah, and my first thought was maybe he's not on that list because he hasn't done quite as many movies as everybody else. But first of all, he has done a lot of movies, and he's never in a shirt.
Well,
so
maybe they're just looking at stars.
Yeah, like
the
lead.
actual lead
Bigger-
actors.
bigger
And he's
stars.
always, aside from Machete,
yeah, that's true.
Which is a classic.
which is a classic, and he's got they show his swimming pool at his house, and he's got a giant machete in the middle of the pool.
Of course he does.
Like in the inlaid in the
that's cool.
at the bottom.
That's amazing.
Next.
Simple question here: who wins a fight between Russell Crowe and Mel Gibson?
Oh, Mel Gibson all day. Have you seen what Russell Crowe looks like lately?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to punch there, that's for sure. You're not going to miss with your swings.
Yeah, but Russell Crowe, he was the gladiator.
He's known for his fighting.
He took
too.
down lions and tigers
That was a movie.
and bears.
But Gibson is shredded right now. He looks pretty good. I got Gibson.
I got Gibson too.
Yeah, anger.
Do we give Crow some time to train? Do we give him a little bit of like a runway here? 6 months to
Point,
pull your
yeah.
crap
Well, if
together.
that's the case, he probably has a reach too. Isn't he taller than Mel Gibson?
I don't know.
I don't know. We have to
I
have
don't
to-
know. Mel Gibson's got the anger bond.
He's got the shoulder problem though. Remember that?
Ooh, good
Pops
call.
out. Lethal Weapon. His shoulder kept popping out.
I'm going Gibson.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Gibson.
Gibson does have the crazy eyes.
He's got real crazy eyes.
He's got a whole other level there. I'm going Gibson. You guys
Anger
convince me.
issues, too.
Next.
Sup, guys? Do you guys eat macaroni and cheese with a fork or a spoon?
Oh, fork.
Fork.
I'll go spoon.
What?
I'll go big spoon. I'm a spoon guy. I use a spoon for just about, well, I shouldn't say just about anything. A lot more than you would think.
But when you get
Pretty much.
when you're down to the end, and you got a couple macaronis left,
Yeah.
then you got to use your fingers to get it onto the spoon.
No, then I pick up the last couple and I give them to the dogs. So don't have to worry about that. But either way, you
What are
can
you
do it with a
talking about?
spoon. You just scoop around like that and boom.
Oh, you always save your last couple bites for the dog.
Yes, I do. But even if I didn't have dogs, I would use a
Sounds like the
spoon, 'cause
easy
you
way
could
out
just-
to me.
You could just scoop.
Yeah, but you're
Oh
supposed to,
no, I have only 2 left and I only have a spoon. What do? I give it to the dogs.
you're
You feed
supposed
your
to
dog-
use the fork so you can stick it inside the noodles. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun part of eating those.
Scott, do you put all the noodles on your fork?
Yeah, you
like
eat
all at a
4
time.
Eat
Yeah.
4
You
at
do,
a
don't
time.
you? He looks like Neptune under the sea.
I've done that too.
It's good fun.
But when you
man.
get bugles, do you put them on your fingertips?
you have
so
to.
you have which fingers?
You know what's better? Put
Freddy
'em
Krueger.
Which fingers?
Put them on other people's fingertips.
When they're not suspecting.
That's
Or
when
their-
it's
or
fun.
their
Do you feed your
toes,
dog off the
Jeff.
table?
What do you mean by off the table?
Like, so if you're eating, do you hand the dog something while you're sitting there?
Only the last bite. That's it. I always save the last 2 bites for my 2 dogs. And that's
Yeah, but
it.
do they eat?
And while I'm sitting at the table.
While you're sitting at
yes.
the table?
Yeah, I'll just, when I'm done, my plate is completely empty except for 2 pieces of chicken or whatever. I'll just go, here you go, and here you go. And then I get up and
So
clean
you've
my
never
plate.
cleaned your plate. It's always, there's no instance where you
Correct.
are like,
Every single day right now, I go home and I toast an everything bagel and I put butter and I put grape jelly on it, and the last 2 bites are for the dog.
you
Every
are
single-
insane.
Dang.
Thank you. And
That's
Sickness.
a little
Little
crazy.
and I have a glass of
a
milk
lot.
with it too.
That's even
A glass
crazier.
of what?
Milk.
Do you put ice in your milk?
No, it's cold. I have a refrigerator. Yeah. You should get one. You go through less ice that way. It's whole milk and it's lactose free or lactate free, whatever it is. No lactose in it.
I mean, it's sweet in a way, but
Thank you.
Crazy.
Sometimes I want that last bite.
Yeah, me too.
That's the best part.
But here's the thing.
Give the dog the first bite.
It's actually not the last bite. It's actually not the last bite because when I sit down with the 2 bagel halves, I'll pull off 2 pieces and I'll set them aside. So I do have the last bite.
Do you ever cheat them out of it? You look over, you're like, damn, that bagel was good.
Yeah. And but if I forget or
and
something,
then you split one piece in 2 again?
No, if
you shaft them?
If I forget, I'll just stick my finger down my throat and just regurgitate.
Sweet. Now, I would imagine you, if you forget, making another bagel for them.
I would make another bagel, but I would go get like a piece of bread and give it to each one of them. Yeah, it's a routine. Dogs are good with routine. Dogs are better when there's routine. So if it's my fault that they got out of that routine, I'll make it up to them for sure. There's nothing crazy about that at all.
No, not at all.
It's not at all. There's no reason to play any music that makes me sound like I'm crazy. My dogs love me, man.
My dog appreciates me.
I think your dog tolerates you. Appreciates you.
I think we tolerate it. It's a mutual
toleration
for everybody in my house.
That's a mutual toleration.
Tolerate. That's an aggressive word, Jeff. Come on now.
He may be right. Next.
Great email here. My kids currently have a song on repeat in my house. Is it Taylor Swift? No. Is it some other pop star's new hit? No. Is it freaking Rose Gold Gun? You damn right it is.
Whoa.
Wow, you got your song stuck in somebody's head.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Have you heard his song?
I've heard a little snippet.
Which was really all you needed, right?
It's very good, actually.
Thank you.
Listen up. Okay, that's enough.
Yep. Says here the kids know every single word. They always ask to listen to it to the point that now I know every word and really enjoy the song.
All right, fine.
Thank you.
We'll get to the hook, okay?
All right.
That's Scott. Available on iTunes.
Yeah.
And wherever you download music.
Yep. Streaming services everywhere.
Is there even iTunes? Is that a thing still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott, get to the hook.
Nobody knows mine.
Shh. Stop. Let yourself sing.
And my rose gold.
Huh?
You know what?
Awesome.
It sounds like it could have been in a Danny Trejo movie.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's a great point. And little known fact, that's Slash on the guitar.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Yeah, Moon told me I'm writing soundtrack songs.
Yeah, can you picture that as a song in between scenes in a Tarantino movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Easily,
little transition thing.
Like, Uma Thurman in a car driving somewhere to...
Yeah, top down.
Yeah,
And
rose gold gun on.
And she's got a convertible. It says here, it kind of reminds me when I used to smoke cigarettes. At first, it was horrendous and I coughed a lot. Then you get used to it, and over time, you become addicted, and then eventually you quit.
Wow, thank you.
Kids 4 and 7 years old, and they love the song and know all the words.
Yeah, they'll go
pretty
with it.
cool, man.
That's awesome.
Says here, obviously their musical tastes have not fully formed yet.
Eardrums haven't really developed
And
yet.
one kid is actually legally deaf. So
Oh, man.
No.
I'm kidding.
All right, thank you all for your emails. RizShow@1057thepoint.com. All right, we got some news coming at you next, and then we'll get into the real or fake results.
Oh, boy.
I want you, during the break, show Jamie the cans for this week.
Okay.
I want you to study them this year. You're up to speed on what's going on.
Strictly for science.
Yes. 9:15 Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Stalled vehicle 170 southbound past Page Avenue. Right shoulder is affected there. Your point forecast. Rain all day. Could be heavy in the morning. High mid-60s tonight. Mostly cloudy. Low in the mid-30s. 68 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Patricia's is where fun and fantasy meet, and that is where Jeff Burton went to buy the King Scots their wedding present.
Yep, sure
sex
did.
wedge.
Vast array of choices, too, whether it's sex wedges or things like you always say that buzz and don't buzz.
Things that don't buzz, things that buzz. I mean, the latest and greatest when it comes to adult toy technology.
You can't swing a sex wedge without hitting something you want to take home with you. That's for sure.
You know, the crazy thing is some of these, like, Bluetooth-controlled bullets is what they call them, or where you could control one of these sex toys from another city, another state.
Mm-hmm.
And
makes long-distance relationships a little easier,
right.
Yeah.
And that's where you go for your sexy costume. So if you're looking for, you know, some fun on Halloween night, not talking about going door to door with some of this stuff, but maybe for some bedroom, you know, tricks and treats, go to Patricia's. You got 3 locations: St. Peter's at the Cave Springs exit on Page, 3 miles east of the Westport Plaza, and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. It's Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet.
Hi, this is King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. Today's episode is super special because Chef Chrissy from Deerberg saves the day and helps me become a really good cooker. Plus, I broadcast live from the Royal Kitchen. Woohoo!
Uh-oh. A real meal? She doesn't want anything frozen? No boiled hot dogs? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, I know. I'll call Chef Christy from Deerberg's. Yes! Let me get her Zoom here. This is Chef Christy here. Yes. Hey, Chef Christy! You there?
Hey, King Scott. How are you? What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
I'm in a bit of a pickle. My bride, she wants a great meal tonight, and she's tired of frozen foods, so I need to do something great for her, and I only have about an hour.
Oh.
Till she gets home.
Okay, what does she like? Like, what kind of restaurants do you guys usually go to?
I love taking her to fast food places.
Something a little bit nicer, Scott.
Yes, it's Greek. She likes Greek food.
Okay, all right. So Greek. Let's think about this. Okay, what do you have? What do you have around the house? What's in your fridge? That's empty. That's like totally empty. When is she going to be home?
An hour. Yeah, it looks like an hour from now.
Okay, you stay right there.
I failed her.
You stay right there.
Okay.
I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I got you covered. We're going to do this. I'll be right back. See ya.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Warning, a subject's in your court.
Who's that? Chef Chrissy? She brought bags of food. All right. I hope the meal's prepped. Yes. All right. Look at all this food. Chicken. Ooh. Lemon pepper. Some virgin olive oil. Why? Ketchup. Oh, butter. Flatbread. Vegetables. A lime and a lemon. Chef Christy, you there? Chef Christy? Oh, wow.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, I got everything. This is amazing.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's first get like a skillet out.
Lucky me, we have one.
Like a skillet. Is that your smoke alarm?
It's in the oven. I think everything's basically ready to go.
Allison will absolutely enjoy it, King Scott.
Thank you. Yeah, this food smells amazing, and I can't wait to be a great chef like you. I wish I was already.
You'll get your toque one day.
I can't wait, and I want to say thank you as well for watching, and this has been another King Scott Cooks video on how to make the perfect Mediterranean food or Greek food. Thank you, Chef Christy from Deerbergs. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Victory Men's Health, they truly are the ones that will make sure that you are good to go and feeling the best that you've ever felt before. Especially with this whole cancer diagnosis, I know that now taking my health seriously is something that really has played an important part in my life.
And we are at the
I was told that, before weight loss surgery, this would have been a much more difficult recovery. Now I can look to the folks at Victory Men's Health and go, how can you help me recover from this better and easier? They have those vitamin IV drips that can help me recover a little bit faster, be more hydrated, and actually they can do things that will make me be more aware and conscious of my health and the decisions that I'm making. It's an opportunity for you and anybody else that you know, and spread the word, please, we ask you, to get your life together when it comes to your physical health. Okay, Victory Men's Health is there to run your blood work, to see what's going on internally. They will make sure that you are set up on a plan to make you be the best of you that you can absolutely be. Jeff Burton told me to do this, and I cannot thank him enough for that. And I know we've now convinced King Scott to go do it. It doesn't matter if you're 25 or 85, Victory Men's Health can help you out. Go online or go to either one of the locations in Town and Country or in O'Fallon, Illinois. It's victorymenshealth.com. It's Victory Men's Health. Be you again.
It's the home stretch time. Don't forget Jamie Rivers on at 11 o'clock on our sister station, 101 ESPN Radio. 11 to 1.
11 to 2. They gave us that extra hour. They felt bad for us.
Well, I was just seeing if you were paying attention. What's on the program today?
Well, we're certainly going to be talking about last night's football game, the good, the bad, and the ugly, mostly the ugly.
A lot of ugly.
I know we're going to be, we've been working on getting Chael Sonnen on today to talk some UFC 254 and who he favors in that matchup. We have, I believe, Chris Kerber coming on today as well.
Chris Kerber, you got him?
Kerber. We have him coming on, yes. Big pull.
He likes to talk hockey, just so you guys know.
Yeah, likes to talk hockey, and we're probably going to bang around the World Series a little bit, talk about a Rosarena, and maybe do the Rosarena dance at the same time.
All right, that's Ribs and BK, 11 to 2 o'clock on our sister station right down the hallway, 101 ESPN Radio. Right now, it's time for some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in the country.
You know, this is something to be thankful for. AAA says that Missouri has the cheapest gas in the country.
Nice.
And whenever somebody from out of town comes and visits, they go, it's always, hey, how much you pay for a gallon? And they'll drive by a gas station and go, what?
Yeah.
What? You know how much we're paying over on the East Coast? They start yelling like it's my fault.
Right. Just, you know what? Load up a bunch of gallons of gas with you and stick them back in the car before you come out.
Bring it with you.
Yeah.
Safe, right?
Sure.
So our statewide average for a gallon of regular unleaded gas is $1.84. And with that being said, as far as within the state, us and Cape Girardeau are paying the most on average at $1.87 a gallon. Springfield people are paying the least at $1.72 a gallon. The national average for a gallon of regular is $2.17. So, hey, good on us. That's something to hang our hat on.
Yeah, the extra
cheapest gas and most gonorrhea.
Yeah. got extra money to get a big old huge QT soda when you're done getting your gas.
What's the QT? Is that the Polar Pop? What's the Polar Pop?
No, that's the On the Run, I think.
On the
something
Run?
like that. QT is just QT.
Polar Pop was 7-Eleven, no? No, you're right. That's Circle K.
Is it Circle K? Yeah, because there is
sure
one in
it is.
Eureka. Yeah, so I think it's Circle K.
Yeah, what's the Polar Pop is like a foam, like a styrofoam cooler, just full of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it's just a cooler without the wheels and a straw stuck on it. That's all it is. But it fits in the cup holder of your minivan or SUV.
Okay, great.
Comfortably.
The FBI is asking people in the area to be on the lookout for a wanted man named Christopher Brian Rogan. He is considered armed and dangerous, wanted for his alleged involvement in a conspiracy to distribute and the distribution of meth in St. Louis from 2015 to 2019. And the FBI says he's got a tattoo on both ankles, both arms, both legs. His chest has a tattoo, and he's got an R on his forearm. Pierced left ear, pierced tongue. FBI says he lives in both Kansas City and St. Louis. Brown hair, brown eyes, 5'9", 150-something or other. Well, my first thought is, man, thin.
Yeah, that is kind of
How does he maintain that physique? Is it the meth?
It's the running. He runs a lot.
It's the running from the cops.
Speaking of running from the cops and cheap gas, getting into a police chase definitely burns through gas. Am I right?
Yeah. Always make sure you top it off first.
And even if you're getting highway, not city mileage. Am I right? So I guess it was inevitable this would happen one day. On Tuesday afternoon, a guy allegedly shoplifted from a Home Depot in Glendale, California. Or, I'm sorry, Glendora, California. And he sped off when the cops came. So a classic Southern California police chase was on. But this one had a twist. At one point, the guy pulled into a gas station to fill up. And he even ran into the station to pay. Was
he heard yelling, "Time out"?
Please pay first.
And he filled up with a little gas before the police got there, and then he took off again. And he drove for more than an hour after that until he finally pulled into a parking garage near downtown L.A. and ran off on foot, and he's still gone.
No.
Still gone. And here is, this was, I guess, one of those news helicopters following. This is what it sounded like.
Going to get out and act very strange, maybe even getting gas. Ran into the store once again, went to the pumps. Here he is back out. A very quick stop, and there he is, pumping the gas. I've always thought about, is there ever a pursuit that they refuel and then keep going? This is it. There he goes, back out. It's a quick pit stop for sure.
Yep. Gone.
So obviously, the cops weren't very close. If he could stop, not only get gas, but go inside and come back out.
He got as much as he can, and when he saw the cops, he took off.
You driving a rocket ship to get that far ahead of the cops? What the heck?
When you're hungover, is there a go-to kind of meal? And you know, they say, like, if you're hungover, if you hit it hard the night before, I mean, something greasy the next morning is usually good.
Yeah, it's just I hate being hungover. I always just get a headache. So for me, eating it would be fine, but the making it would be tough for me. So I normally just get a piece of bread and put some peanut butter on it and eat it. Maybe two, just to get something in my stomach.
I don't know, if you're hungover, I mean, going to like a greasy spoon kind of restaurant usually does it for me.
I hate being hungover, so I just start drinking.
There you go. There you go.
No, that's not true.
Smart.
Any hangover meal?
Maybe.
Or just prayers, Scott?
I mean, yeah, just prayers. I think a good solid eggs and bacon, that whole nine yards.
Eggs,
Right?
bacon,
If somebody's making it for me, absolutely, yeah.
Waffle House.
Waffle House is
Oh,
yeah.
Just soak it up, baby.
So this woman named Katie Poole, she's from Toronto. She was hungover last weekend and ordered some McDonald's delivery. And she likes to modify her burgers, but somehow she went too far with the modification. She asked for no bun, mustard, onions, pickles, or patty. No bun, no mustard, no onions, no pickles, no patty. So McDonald's actually delivered a container with just 2 packets of ketchup, and that's it.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
And there's a picture of it, and she paid full price for the burger.
So she literally just wanted ketchup, right?
She went one step too far.
She went one step too far.
Are we sure she was hungover and not still intoxicated?
No. But there was a delivery guy that knocked on the door. Here's your McDonald's order, and she opened up the container, and it was just ketchup.
That's great.
Wonder what burger, because some of the other ones, the Big Mac comes with lettuce. Might have had that, but she must have ordered cheese.
Maybe it was cheeseburgers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, when I first got out here to St. Louis, and I went to McDonald's. My go-to, I think I said this earlier, was I'll go for the 2 cheeseburger meal. That's it. I'm good with that. On the East Coast, they don't put mustard on the burgers, or they didn't, at least when I lived there. And to my shock, I'm like, mustard on this?
Yeah, I guess there is mustard on there, yeah.
You don't like mustard?
I do. I was just surprised.
That you had to ask for it or ask for it not to be on there.
You have to ask for it not to be on there.
Yeah.
It's an automatic.
Yeah.
And do you do that now?
I'm fine with it. I would be okay. I never thought of it.
It was just noted that it was like, hey,
like, whoa,
this is different.
Didn't ask for this.
You think that at least in the States that all McDonald's would be buttoned up uniform,
right, equal.
all of that, yeah.
As somebody who had a McJob when they were younger,
yeah,
like that wasn't even thought of. Put mustard on the burger.
And being the star employee that you were, you would know that.
I should have been fired many times, but was not. Probably spraying pepper spray in the building should have gotten me let go, but it somehow did not.
Huh. Yeah, you had pictures of Ronald McDonald and like Big Bird or something, right?
Yeah.
Him and Grimace.
Yeah, him and Grimace, yeah.
That's where he got the nickname Grimace.
If you are not cooking a traditional Thanksgiving dinner this year, maybe this is the next best thing, or at least maybe not the absolute worst thing. A company called DW Home is selling a candle that smells like mashed potatoes.
Okay.
They also said there's hints of gravy, stuffing, and cranberry sauce. I don't know. The candle costs $14. If you're interested in seeing a mashed potato candle could get you into the Thanksgiving spirit, I don't know. I'm not a smelly candle guy.
How many potatoes could you buy for $14? I mean, just
and actually just make mashed potatoes.
Yeah, just actually make.
I'm
You're not
pass.
a candle guy at all?
No.
Really?
No. Like just candles or scented stuff? Or
I'm not
just...
really a big scented candle person or artificial scents. I'm not. I have a super strong scent of smell.
Yeah. Yeah, I came in the office. He's like, "You got the same socks on as yesterday?"
You know, my wife would have these essential oils, and she would have a diffuser and
yeah, we got that going on too.
Yeah. It's apparently it's terrible for dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they haven't said
terrible
anything.
for dogs.
Really?
So far, they haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Why would that be?
Tony and I think, are the candle guys on the show.
Look up, because it's bad for their lungs. Look up essential oils, diffuser, dogs. And there's been many instances of dogs getting these respiratory issues because of that.
Yeah, Eloise has been coughing a lot, but I thought she was just smoking again.
But apparently it's terrible for dogs.
She's vaping.
Yep, essential oils bad for dogs to breathe. Many essential oils such as eucalyptus oil and tea tree oil, cinnamon, citrus,
tea tree,
pennyroyal, blah,
really
blah,
bad.
blah, 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 are toxic to pets. These are toxic whether they're applied to the skin or used in diffusers.
There you go, jerk. Killing your dogs.
Wow, Jeff.
Okay, all right.
Well, I know what you're doing this afternoon.
Getting rid of the dog, because I love those diffusers.
Feed the dog, but I'm not getting rid of my essential oils.
I'm not sure if it works this way, but some people in their 20s and 30s who feel like the pandemic has robbed them of this year, the year of their life, have decided to opt out of aging.
Okay, you can't do that. Like, you can't just decide, I'm going to stop aging.
So they're not going to add a year to their age on their next birthday.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think that works that way.
The math adds up whether or not you want it to.
And this
I mean,
is
you could say it.
And this is
Right,
from the article I read. I thought this was so silly. And there was a giant article about this. As the pandemic drags on, there is a creeping fear among millennials that they're being robbed of a small fraction of their previously guaranteed youth. The raucous, I don't even know what that word is.
Raucous?
Philistinism? I think that's like devil-may-care attitude. The raucous devil-may-care attitude you're afforded in your 20s and 30s has been endangered by this enveloping catastrophe. I would think we're kind of working through this, and that would make you a stronger person.
Yeah, that you would think so.
You know, grit. It gives you grit.
Puts a little hair on your chest.
But no, we're just going to skip this year. It doesn't count. That doesn't work that way. I'm not gonna. I can't even.
I might opt in.
So we mentioned this before in Headline Goo. Macy's will not have a Santa Claus at its store in New York City for the first time in almost 160 years. More than 250,000 people come to see the Santa at Macy's in Midtown Manhattan every year.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot of people. Macy's said making it safe is nearly impossible.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
So before taking your picture with the Santa at Macy's, I mean, you have to walk in tight quarters through like a maze of Santaland that's filled with Christmas trees and, you know, toy trains and elves in costumes. There's no way to make it where you're not on top of each other.
Could you put Santa outside?
I guess
somewhere.
So.
But, I know.
I'm still a line. Do you still? Obviously, you don't sit on Santa's lap.
No. Some malls are having Santa still, but you can't sit on his lap. He's behind plexiglass and not doing it. Yeah, not doing it this year. Oh, we're talking about pinball the other day. Now, pinball machines. There are some companies that are selling out of pinball machines. Pinball sales of this one company in Chicago up 500%.
Why is that?
Because people are home and they're like, well, I got this extra money. I never did a vacation. I'm going to do a little gaming in my basement, and they're buying pinball machines. You know why? Because pinball is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I love it.
I love pinball. So is it possible to play pinball without touching the machine? Like if you're at a bar or something and people are worried about touching things?
Wear gloves, maybe?
This arcade in Seattle just introduced a touchless pinball machine where you control the paddles with foot pedals. I don't know if that'd be the same.
Yeah, that's a lot different.
Yeah.
Why
wouldn't you just put gloves on? You got to pull out a pair of gloves, play your game, and then you throw them in the trash.
Yeah, you rubber gloves.
It's a great point because the person playing would have to have a mask, or you would think would have a mask on anyway. And how many new school people are playing pinball?
Yeah,
it's old
doing
schoolers,
this.
and nobody old school is going to do it with their feet.
Nobody's doing this. As people prepare for another possible rise in infections and another potential shutdown of things, people are stocking up again. Outdoor fire pits, nice sheets, better home office equipment, nice coffee makers, games, houseplants, pianos. And people are stocking up on that stuff.
Pianos. Hey, Jeff, would you like to go buy a piano today?
Well, I went to Costco. I got 3. I got 3 in 1.
I got bulk.
Yeah, I buy my pianos in bulk. Also, at some point, people around the country are going to start hoarding food again, and yes, toilet paper again in preparation. Slightly more than half of Americans in a recent poll said they already plan on stockpiling food and other essentials. And the chief reason? Fears of a resurgent pandemic, which could lead to disruptions and new restrictions on businesses. And listen, this year has not been easy.
No.
So what are we stocking up on besides pianos? Face masks, toilet paper, paper towels, tissues, vitamins, canned goods, things for the medicine cabinet, flashlights, candles, flashlights, right, Jeff?
Yes.
Flashlights.
Don't get caught with your pants down on that, man.
Warm socks and blankets. That's what we're all stocking up on. And finally, you know, we're all still adjusting to every store having hand sanitizer for us to use. And a video is going viral, and I feel kind of bad about this. An elderly guy got confused I think it was at a 7-Eleven, and he got confused by the store's slushy machine.
Oh, no. No.
And he thought it was hand sanitizer. And he rubbed red slushy all over his hands.
Wow. He drove himself there, right?
And one person wrote, bless him, at least he's trying to take some sort of precaution.
Yeah.
At least he's trying to do the right thing and he, get respect for that. But
for sure.
Almost like it was nothing.
Positive, though, is he'd have to wash his hands after that.
Yeah, I guess the sticky.
His hands are all red and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man, poor dude. At least he was trying, right?
Well, at least he was trying. Yeah. All right, that's your news.
Hey, look at the red guy driving down the road with 29 miles an hour.
How about this? He was caught red-handed.
Nope. You take the next couple of days off, man.
All right, I will. All right, up after the break, Donnie Fandango and the real or fake results. Now, Jamie, you had a chance to study the cans?
I did have it, yes. Had a good peek at that.
Good. We'll get your opinion on some of these, too.
All right.
It is 9:41 on this Friday. One final look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Accident 70 eastbound past Lake St. Louis Boulevard. That should be cleared any second now, but be careful. Point forecast rain all day.
Could be heavy in the morning, high mid-60s tonight, mostly cloudy, low in the mid-30s at 68 at the Point Studio. Your Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Hey, what's up? It's Patrico and my dad, John Patrico, and we are here to teach you how to listen to 105.7 The Point using the Alexa skill. It's really actually quite easy. So easy, in fact, that I'm going to have my dad do it.
Hey, Echo.
No. That's
no.
Yours is the Echo.
Oh.
This is
So I've been telling
Alexa's.
you about Chesterfield Fence and Deck for a long, long time now. They are the best when it comes to fences and decks and patios and sunrooms, and they only use the best products, and they have the highest of standards. Now, often as they're replacing a deck, a homeowner will go, you know what, I need a beautiful new door to step out on my new deck, or I need new windows for my house. And after researching the best windows and door products, Chesterfield Fence and Deck is now an expert installer of Sunrise windows, which have super high energy efficiency and noise reduction glass, minimal maintenance, easy operation. Now, they are Energy Star rated windows. Not only are these some of the best performing windows available, they're also designed for aesthetic and maximizing glass and a designer look. They're gorgeous. You have so many options available. Interior, exterior colors, designer frames with a finish options to give your window and home a finished and customized look, and you're going to save money on your energy bills. You mentioned the Riz Show, you'll get 48 months interest-free financing on your next window installation with Chesterfield Fence and Deck. They're online at chesterfieldfence.com, chesterfieldfence.com. Now we are taping this. We'll put this on the blog. All right, so Jeff is lying back in a chair, and Steph is feeling him up, basically.
She just got to second base on me, although we have known each other a while, so it's okay.
Few years.
Okay, now she's applying the first strip
Oh
of
my
wax.
God.
Is that hot?
That is hot.
All right, so it's hot wax being
I just
applied
tried
to.
it on myself. It's the right temperature.
Yeah,
So she's
perfect.
basically saying, stop being a puss.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Are you going
That
to go
hurts?
over his tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, over his tattoo. Will it rip the ink out?
No.
Okay, good.
Ow.
All right, so
You're right.
basically 3 long strips she just put on him.
Right.
If I start to faint, are you going to stop?
There's the strip going
You're
on.
gonna give me a
Now,
no.
this is
Or not?
just like, remember in 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, dude.
Mother F!
Well, I tell you what, you are looking good,
Oh, boy.
Oh! God! Oh!
though. Go.
I'm kidding. I mean, Carrie Underwood.
Did you say that you're out?
Oh, boy.
Look at that.
All right, moves next.
Now, what are we doing about the nipples?
Oh, Bert, I feel terrible. Like that. Look how red it is.
Now, she put the wax around his nipple, so there's no wax
Oh,
on
he
his
said,
nipple.
oh, no.
Here we go. Start singing, Mo.
Belt it out, belt it out, belt it out.
Singing.
That sounds like he's singing.
Go!
No! Let's Burton rip a nip.
Am I shaking? I am shaking.
Jeff, get in there. Just rip a nip.
He's done this before.
Oh, you touching his nipple? Did you just doorbell his nipple?
Yeah, he just doorbelled him. Who does that?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We are taking some great pictures.
Oh, these pictures are phenomenal.
That's a real look of please make this stop.
Rip, nip, and rip.
Spider Moon, wears a spider suit on so new. Can he wear normal clothes? No, he can't. Riz says no, look out. Here comes Spider Moon. Real or fake, don't you know? Got him good on the show. First the beard and the hair. Now he's Spider Moon everywhere. Look out, here comes Spider Moon. When he gets to work, he gets into his suit. Keeps him warm inside. side, even when he makes a suit. Spider Moon, angry, hairy Spider Moon. 30 days he is done with the punishment, it's no fun to him. Losing is just a hang-up when all the others gang up. You'll find Spider Moon.
I'm here to talk about Travers Automotive and RV Group because I care about your car buying experience. I don't want you to have a bad one. I have had a few bad ones in the past, but not recently. Not since meeting Travers Automotive and RV Group with their guaranteed financing, so it takes all of your worries, your credit worries, your credit mistakes out of the equation. But it's also a better and a smarter way to buy because you're going to buy a vehicle that has already stabilized as far as its value. There's not the usual depreciation of buying a new car, driving it off the lot, and having it be 20% less valuable than it was a moment ago. No, not the case with Travers Automotive and RV Group. See them at Travers GMT West, Highway 70 and the Bryan Road exit. You're going to see all makes, all models. First of all, that's a much more fun way to buy. When you add the guaranteed financing and the value stabilization of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs you're going to look at, you have a perfect match. You have an obvious choice. And that choice is Travers Automotive and RV Group. See their inventory. See their lifted truck inventory. It's the largest lifted truck inventory in all of town. 1,000 plus cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from. What are you waiting for? It's Travers GMT West, online at gmtautowest.com.
And look how they turned out. After taking classes at the Rizzuto to Fine Music, those panties will be melting off. And you'll be shredding your way to this commemorative tote bag. Classes are forming soon.
Hello, my name is Jeff from the Rizzuto Show, and I'm standing here underneath the beautiful Hubbard sign. This is our, quarter mile, whatever it is, to keep clean, and because I lost real and fake again, I have to clean up the highway. So we're here at 270 in Olive, and I'm going to go clean up the highway, so enjoy. Hope they made it home okay. When's the break? There's a room key from the Hilton. I wonder what guy threw this out of his car window on the way home. Got a big weekend of NFL football coming up. My new favorite NFL bet this season, of course, that same game parlay, FanDuel Paradise Sportsbook, and it is a lot of fun. And one of the reasons why it's fun for a guy like me, it's pretty simple. Just combine multiple bets from one game into a single game, into a single parlay, and that way payouts big when you win. And by the way, FanDuel will refund the first same game parlay when you lose any NFL game each week up to $10. So that kind of means that different parlay risk-free betting every NFL week all season long, it's kind of easy. So here's the one catch, though. FanDuel is the only sportsbook app that has that same game parlay bet, and you don't right now have to go over to Illinois, as you've heard, to sign up. For a limited time, they have waived that. So sign up now and use the promo code Patrico. 21 plus and present in Illinois and Indiana. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Indiana, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Hello ladies, I'm King Scott the Virgin, 34-year-old, just looking for the love of my life. Queen, someone I could rule their heart, they can rule my heart. It just means a lot to me to find the right lady for me. I've been looking my whole life and this is the moment.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Our wedding night, we'll find out. I enjoy playing guitar, singing, performing live. I also love doing comedy. I do sketch comedy. It's a real hoot. I work in the medical field. I help doctors. I assist them during cataract removal surgeries. Turn-ons, kale with a little bit of salt. Harmonizing while seeing. Shoe size under 8. Someone who can walk in high heels. Matching socks. Someone who appreciates a new pair of Hanes. Badminton. Golfing in the nude. Television shows that start with the letter L. Wealthy parents. Turn-offs. Nice discussion on feminism. Less than 10 teeth. More than 12 teeth. Thicker mustache than mine. Poor parents. It's gross. I'm looking for a woman who wants to braid all through the night. Someone who has a lot of airline miles that we can use. You care a lot about me, and you don't care if I know where I'm kin to someone who's pretty famous. I'm a virgin because I've been waiting for my true love. You.
Look what we got! The 2 winners. Yeah! We've got the weapons. Oh boy. This is what you get for winning. Woo!
Well, let me see if there's a regulation.
Let me see if there's a regulation. No, you don't get to touch the baseball.
I want to see the regulation. All right. Time to suit up.
This is hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. Can you still see my nipples? Yep.
Jeff. No. You don't have to take the clothes off, just put them on over the clothes.
Oh, over this. Mike TV from Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah. Does he look like a jerk face?
We can do this, right? We can do this. Oh, you threw it in my face!
Oh, Jesus!
Finally, you can buy a pre-owned vehicle worry-free with peace of mind because Motor Trend certified vehicles powered by Bommarito are available for you. That's a comprehensive nationwide warranty that covers the engine, the powertrain, the brakes and electrical, AC, suspension, electronics, and more. And we're talking on cars up to 100,000 miles at zero extra charge. The best back pre-owned vehicles in America are Motor Trend certified vehicles powered by Bommarito. And you can find them at every Bommarito location, and there's 20 in the area, including 16 service centers, or 24/7 by going to Bommarito.com. All of the major brands, they live there. They're in all parts of the area, whether it be west, whether it be south, whether it be north. You can find a Motor Trend certified vehicle powered by Bommarito. Bommarito, Frank and John, they've been doing this for a real long time, and it is their mission to make sure that there is a Bommarito vehicle in everybody's driveway. I mean, all over the area. And the best part about it is they are Missouri's #1 automotive group because they have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles. Again, all makes, all models, all price ranges can be found at Bommarito.com. Check them out for yourself. It's Missouri's #1 automotive group. It's Bommarito Automotive Group.
Is complete, and you could buy it for the first time Friday at the Hot Shots, Manchester. $10. Jeff will be down there. He'll sign it if you like.
Yes, he will.
And for the first time, we're going to see it right now.
My God. Oh, my God.
These things have been in boxes for...
Hey, Kevin Pollak here, reminding you, it's the Rizzuto Show. And hey, happy birthday, Riz.
The best
All right, welcome back to the program. Donnie Fandango's here. Donnie, good morning.
Yo. Hey, John.
Well, I got the whole Last Minute Blues podcast here. How
Yeah,
about that?
hey,
what
which
an honor.
is ironically fantastic if you think our Team Riz member of the day is a big fan of the podcast.
Yeah,
If you
right.
remember, that's right.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
all
wow,
coming
right?
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that? It's all coming together.
You want to join?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't really asking.
You'd be so lucky to have me.
Absolutely true.
I love how you just automatically were like, no.
That wasn't very nice.
He wasn't even going to pacify us, gentlemen. Like, at least
No, I
just
don't want to give any false hope.
Right.
a little bit.
I know it's after 10, but the parking's good, if that helps.
We were somewhere with some family friends, and there was somebody who was a big fan of the show, and they said, hey, I'm getting married. I'm getting married in next year, and hey, would you officiate the wedding? I said, absolutely not.
No. There was no. So you left it out there, kind of a maybe. Is that right?
No, I didn't want to give you false.
Jeff, that ever
any
happened to you?
false thing.
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
said, absolutely not.
Now, legitimately, Riz, is it just something that you would not ever want to do?
No, I don't want to do it.
Right, same. Yeah.
Is this somebody whose wedding you would be invited to anyway?
Probably not. Yeah, I don't want to.
Then it's just some person.
You can invite me to the wedding, and I'll go. I love weddings.
Yeah, you do.
I just, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just because.
Yes, I don't want to do it.
Listen, I respect it. I wouldn't want to do it either, but just didn't know if there was something.
I also didn't want to go to. That'd be great. Hey, when you get the date, maybe if I'm free, I don't even want to give you that window of a possibility.
Snap that
of it being
right
open.
off at the first knuckle.
Yeah,
so
absolutely
there's
not.
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
And everybody laughed because it was in a group. There was a lot of people around.
Yeah.
And everybody laughed. And I said, "No, I'm serious. No."
Right. Yeah. No joking. I wish you and your couple the best of luck, but no, I don't want any part of it.
Which makes this punishment for real or fake so horrible for me. Which is the best man speech, where the loser will have to go to a random wedding and give a best man speech of at least 5 minutes.
What is next for these things? My gosh.
I know, but let's get to it.
A eulogy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh no.
Could you imagine?
No.
Jugs and orbs and darts and gourds, Elmer Fuds and bouncing Buddhas, sweater
Just got now.
stretchers, lung protectors, beach umbrellas,
Thank you.
frost detectors, Scooby snacks and snake eyes dice, Jello molds and hiding lights. Every day I probably use 99 words for booze.
All right, here we go. Donnie's here. He's got the results. And Real or Fake, sponsored by?
It certainly is. Sponsored by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
All right, 1057thepoint.com/cans to see the cans in question for week number 3 in our competition. So as it stands right now, Jeff Burton, King Scott, your co-kings of cans, with 8 points each.
Yep.
Moon, 7 points. Patrico, 6 points. And your hero, me, in last place with 5 points. What?
Nothing. We were all going, that's right.
That's great.
All right, it's 1 point for each correct answer, real or fake, unless it's your lock. Your lock will get you 2 points if you're right, 0 points locked out if you're wrong, regardless of your other picks. Unless you lock in on a fake, that'll get you 3 points if you're right, but minus 1 point if you're wrong. But we don't got to worry about that this week. Nobody locked in on a fake. We've played at 21 points. And here we go. For the reveal, it's going to be number 2, number 1, and number 3. 2, 1, 3 for dramatic purposes. So, Jeff Burton, a description of photo number 2, please.
Yeah, we have ourselves some double hand bra, ladies and gentlemen. And we have bandied about the fact that this may or may not be even her hands. Is
Whose
that correct?
hands are those?
I don't know.
So a guest hand bra.
Guest hand
Possibly.
bra.
Wow.
Rather large hands.
Yeah, and really, that's all you see. And Jamie kind of confirmed this for me. I think there's a bit of a pull or push up to maybe try to fake
There's
us
an
out a little
elevation
bit.
there.
Yeah, a little elevation.
It's an excellent tactic.
So, what do you think, Jamie?
These, for me, based on the fact that they do look pushed upward, I'm going to go with real.
All right, you're saying real.
I am.
I'm saying real. Jeff is saying real. King Scott is saying real. Tony and Moon have gone fake.
Oh.
So Tony and Moon on Fake Island for photo number 2. Donnie Fandango's got the answer. Photo number 2, Donnie, real or fake?
All right, guys, pretty close for the listeners. Listeners, 54% when real. Listeners are correct. Yes. They're real.
Needed that.
Give me one in pencil at least.
All right, so I'm going to take a point. I'm going to give Jeff a point. I'm going to give Scott a point. And I am fresh out of points.
Oh, it's too bad.
Now, Patrico and I are tied for last place.
What's going on here?
At least I won't be at the wedding alone. Are we talking?
Whoops. Donnie is talking to the pictures.
These things are on.
What's going on here?
Oh, so you've seen now. Photo number 1.
Right.
Jeff, a description.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, she has just got some, what I would describe panties on, and that's it. She's laying
What
on
a photo. Am I right, Donnie?
So he's laying on her right side.
Very photogenic.
She has got, obviously, some ink. One of them is just kind of scratched out with a marker there. The other one's
tattoo.
pixelated out. And then she's got the Rolling Stones over her Tommy Brownstone.
Those are nip lips.
It's making my hands sweaty.
Yeah.
Again?
Well, am I right? This is a top 10 picture.
Oh,
I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, very
All right, so I went real, Tony went real, Jeff went real, Moon went real, King Scott went real. This is King Scott's Lock of the Week. This is Jeff Burton's Lock of the Week. So these are both the Kings of Cans, both their locks.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right, Donnie Fandango, photo number 1. Real or fake?
All right, guys, listeners, 86% went real. Listeners are wrong. They're fake.
Oh, my gosh. No.
Jeffrey?
2 for 2.
I called it.
He's 2 for 2 on his advice to me, and I didn't take it this time.
Jamie, real or fake?
I was going fake.
Yeah, he did
I
go
noticed there's a little ripple there, which would mean to me there's maybe an implant underneath that.
yeah.
And as it's hanging down, you get that rippled effect.
Or she's a freaking liar.
And the tan lines, too, Riz, they suggest that she wears a strapless top, which would mean that those probably can support themselves.
Damn,
Man, Jamie's going to be bringing science into this the next time around. That's impressive.
Next level, boys.
That's heartbreaking.
Next level. All right, we just all need to lock out then, which is not going to
That is
happen.
heartbreaking.
There's no way.
Boy, this is a swing right here. This could be devastating for the Kings.
Devastating.
All right, on to photo number 3. We need a description, please. Donnie, if you could switch the photos.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
screen
Sorry
here.
about that. I got so twisted up by photo
Jeff's
number
screen
2.
is jammed up.
Number 1.
Donnie's still asking the question, what's going on here?
He's got sweaty hands, remember?
I do.
All right, you have it pulled up on your computer?
Yes, I do.
Description, photo number 3, please.
Yeah, this is Jack Daniels' boobs, is what these are. She's got a Jack Daniels tank top on and a very nice bra underneath, and they're just big. There's just a lot. Not a lot to see other than there is a lot of volume here.
Now, Jamie, what do you think about photo number 3?
I was conflicted a little bit because I thought, wow, those are really big and they're impressive, and that's a big bra. I thought fake at first, but the more I look at it, the more I look at how heavy duty that bra is to try and hold those in there, I would be leaning towards that these are real and real fantastic.
Okay. Here's how it shook out. Real for me, real for Tony. Jeff and King Scott don't matter anymore. Although you did go real. Moon went real. My lock, Tony's lock, Moon's lock. Everybody's real. Donnie Fandango, photo number 3, real or fake?
All right, guys, listeners, 67% when real. Listeners are correct. They're real.
Oh, boy. No. Look at Jamie Rivers. How about that? You are. I'm impressed.
It's a sweep.
You finally found something you're good at.
I can read. Wait, that's not the right one.
All right, so Moon has 9 points. Patrico's got 8 points, and I got 8 points. Oh, man. Woo. Wow, we are... Okay, so Moon is now the sole king of cans with 9 points.
What are the points again?
9 points for Moon. Everybody else got 8 points.
Everybody else has 8.
Wow.
Okay. All right, we're still within reach. It's okay.
Man.
Wow, unbelievable turn of events. How about that?
How about that?
Let's wrap her up. All right, first off, thank you, Donnie Fandango, for coming in, reading the real quick results.
No problem at all,
Don.
Anytime.
Really appreciate that. Thanks to Jamie Rivers for getting up early and
My pleasure. Thank you for
coming in. Listen to Jamie and BK 11 to 2 o'clock on our sister station, 101 ESPN Radio. Anything else, Jamie? You got something to say?
No, thank you for having me. It's a great Friday. Love being in here with you boys.
Thanks for coming in, Jamie. King Scott is at DB Sunday for Sunday football. Don't forget to make your picks for the Pick'em Challenge. 1057thepoint.com/picks, and hopefully on Monday we'll be announcing that it'll be 6-1 Riz show over the Bass Lane.
Not a good look for the football guys.
No, it really isn't.
No, the ESPN people are about to strip away the ESPN.
Oh, wait.
I have feelings, too.
Is Jamie going to do one of the, it didn't save my picks thing again?
Oh,
damn.
Boy.
Good Lord.
And mocking the voice, too.
Yeah.
Honey, do not let 2 seconds of stupidity ruin the rest of your life.
Jamie, I have known you long
That's
enough
been
to
said.
feel comfortable in giving you this crap. That's where we are.
That's a good point. That shot's fired.
It sure is. It's up to you guys now.
All right, anything else, fellas?
That's it.
All right, we got a big week next week. We'll be talking more about our lock-in at the Bass Pro Shop coming up on Friday. Yes, more details on our fundraising endeavors. So make sure you're tuned in. Tony Patrico returns on Monday.
That's great.
So we'll have the full team together. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Riz Member of the Day, brought to you by Layla, both locations offering full patio service, carrot and curbside delivery. Grant Fiala from St. Peter's.
Yeah, welcome to the family, man.
Want to hear this song, and here it is. We will see you on Monday. Done and next. Bye.
All right.
The Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
All right, so this is a toy that you got?
According to this warning, it says this is not a toy, but yes, I bought this, and I bought it specifically because I wanted to do it with us.
Okay, so it's got 4 little slots for your fingers.
Yeah, some of these gag things like that, it's just like a little shock. And my son got something in a magic kit that he gets me with every once in a while, and it hurts like hell.
This is like, to be honest with you, it's 4 AAA batteries, which, okay, whatever.
Let's rewire it.
My sister-in-law was the one that tested it, and she damn near threw this thing across the room. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the settings. We're going 4.
All right, so y'all put your fingers in there, and you press the button.
Yep.
And it kind of goes around, and one of you gets shocked.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Does it hurt if there's any metal on any other part of your body? I can take it off.
All right, so Scott, Scott, you pick what number you want.
This. I got to control the board.
Scott's doing 4.
What do you mean that's dumb?
That means I mean exactly what it sounds like. That's dumb.
What do you mean that's dumb? There's only 4 slots. Who's going to be left out?
So you can easily roll over here and do it real quick.
All right, it's fine. You want to plot names?
No, we'll do this.
Let's plot names.
We'll do this, and then the loser of this one, steps out and you're in.
Why me?
Because we like
you got a 1 in 4 chance too. So we'll do this. We'll do the inaugural test, and then you come on over.
All right.